Splish!
Hello everybody, it is I, Ludicolo. Welcome back to another Twitch stream. I am live 4 days in a row now. Isn't that cool and epic? Just goes to show how much a gamer setup can change. So I'll skip to the good news immediately, or at least like something cool that just happened. My new desk has been set up. So now I have a new desk. It's much bigger. It can fit my Switch whenever I want to do capture card stuff for that. And in general, I'm just ready to like vibe with this new capture card and new setup soon. But yeah, welcome on in, gamers. I am ready for stream now. I got my setup, my chair, my desk. I am feeling like an actual Twitch streamer now. Even though I've been live for the past 5 years, almost counting this time. But that was because I had a bed as a setup and it was just so bad. I don't know how I put up with it. But now I'm at a new setup. I'm ready to just relax, shining home with you guys. And I hope everybody's having a good day so far. So first off, congrats on Phillips into blue shelling, and then Greg in the first. Radical! Wow, this place is radical. I don't remember where I heard that, but that's my first thought. The other is the radical drink from SpongeBob, where it's like, it's radical, drink it. Yeah, fired it too early, oh well. Yeah, welcome on in, Greg. Welcome on in, Phillips. Welcome on in, Hexa. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Greg. There's always pre-rolls and then actual, like, 3-minute ads. The pre-rolls are for, like, later on to stream. You know what I mean? Like, once you come into stream, you shouldn't get any pre-rolls when you come in. Only the 3-minute ad break that you are scheduled. But yeah, I say that because I watch streamers that have that issue too. I wouldn't blame them. I blame Twitch more than anything with the ads in general. Trust me, if I didn't care about revenue, I would just not want ads, period. But unfortunately, Twitch is a corporation that demands us streamers to, you know, incorporate ads. And trust me, I would not want them first and foremost, but that's what they want us to do. Anyways, yeah, welcome on in, gamers. Welcome on in, Dennis, as well. You'll get that kaboom soon, hopefully. Amelia, welcome on in, bestie. I am aggressively permuting for Ursa Luna so I can pre up the save file, try and go for space and distortions while I do other hunts. I forgot about permuting. The thing is, I tried that back in January with the Oshawott hunt, and clearly I'm just not built for it. Like, maybe it worked at some point, but I don't remember if it worked for me or not. There's always the feature where I could just test it again and do another hunt for PLA, which I realized I barely have done any PLA hunts in general. I've only done Oshawott, right? I've gotten some shinies there, but only Oshawott, like as an active hunt. So honestly, I should do more PLA hunts in general the more I realize. Oh well, we'll see if we do one later on. Because I also got parts of my bingo as well. Also, Ken Pookie, welcome on in. They're gonna Megalovania. Buh. Meow. Bah. Hope we're well. Congrats also everybody Clappy in chat for Kitten for getting a shiny Hoot Hoot while I was at work while she was live. So everybody Clappy in chat for Kitten and her bird, her melon burb. PLA hunts right after Safari Week. Let's go. Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, I think is I'm gonna do Rhythm Heaven Groove in a week, which Rhythm Heaven music is playing right now. But also, we gotta do a OST playing, some OST suggestion today, chat, because for this week, I decided I'm gonna listen to some game OSTs for Safari Week. So I'm gonna try to mix up music today by playing some other game OSTs right now. So we'll do that in a bit, but for now, we'll just yapping for a bit and then we'll go jump into that. But yeah, clapping chat for Kitten. Oh, and I can't skip my own theme song, come on. But yeah, already clapping chat for Kitten, like this. Boom. On the shiny Hoodoo in BDSP. But yeah, last time gamers, we didn't find a Trapinch, of course, we didn't find it, but it's okay. As you guys can see, we are at 1,412 encounters. So, we're... the good thing about this auto counter, Kitten, I don't know if you know it, but there are percentages in progress as well. Like right now, I'm almost 16% to full odds, and I'm almost 30% for half odds. So just to let you know. They give you statistics of like hours or how many per session and then how many on average per hour and then how far you are into full odds and half odds and such. But yeah, let's get ready to hunt, gamers. So yeah, hope everybody's having a good Monday so far. I'm off work and oh gosh, work yesterday. It was, let me put it this way. There were 3 of us and it was a very, very busy shift. Songs to play before Grunty Boy does an ad read. Oh, yeah, let's get an encounter, and then we're gonna find an OST to play, because I promised you guys I would do that. So let's go find a game OST to listen to. What do you guys want to listen to today, actually? Yesterday we listened to Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia and a bit of Banjo-Kazooie, or like majority of it. But what do you guys want to hear today? Like any suggestions, any majority votes? What are we feeling? Yeah, otherwise, the same routine. Hunt Trapinch until we find something. And we're going until after Thursday is when we'll take a break. And they'll probably go live on the last day Safari Week. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, what songs do you guys want to listen to today? While we're listening to my playlist in the meantime. What are we feeling today for game OSTs? As long as they're not like super copyright like Kingdom Hearts, we should be fine. As long as it's like something that I'm also familiar with, I've always wanted to listen to. For example, Wii Party would be pretty fun to listen to. I would love to hear games I don't really play often in general, but also things I gotta be familiar with. I could put Donkey Kong on right now if you guys want. Donkey Kong Country to be specific. Or all 3 games, honestly. That'd be pretty cool. I'm only saying this because I kind of want to change the pace for my new shiny hunting streams, and I think the only way I can do that is by changing up my music playing right now. It is Grunty Boy, and I've been supposed to talk about Greg Nation. Go for it, Greg. Play Monkey Watch. So, play all of Rhythm Heaven. Got it. Definitely didn't do that at all a few months ago. The thing is, I could play the Rhythm Heaven OST right now, but that would require me to type Rhythm Heaven stuff from my YouTube, and I don't want to do that because I'll get spoiled by Groove, and I don't want spoilers right now for Groove, as I'm still waiting next week to play it. But next week, I will play it, finally. Like, literally a week from now, Monday, I will be playing Rhythm Heaven Groove on stream. So don't you guys worry, I will be live to play Groove, finally, next week, after Safari Week ends. Because Sunday is the last day of Safari Week. But we can listen to some other games, because like I've already put Mario and Pokemon on, my 2 main franchises that I listen to, so we could put something else on, like Donkey Kong Country. Okay, Greg, you are cooking with something though. I've never played Monkey Ball, nor do I even know anything about it, besides like, you're a monkey, you roll around with a ball. But we could listen to Monkey Ball, or Super Monkey Ball OST, I mean. Not that Ludo has never streamed Rhythm Heaven. Never! What do you guys think? Super Monkey Ball OST today? I could look it up right now while we're at it. I'll look it up. Let's see. Where is it? Where's Super Monkey Ball? Super Monkey Ball. I see Diddy Kong Racing as well. That's what I could unironically put on too. But then how do I maintain my Ludo streak without getting spoiled? For Super Monkey Watch? Monkey... Oh. Greg, what have you done to me? Super Monkey Ball. Lurking with no audio, so you get the shiny. Hold on, I got you, Yam. There you go. Yeah, do you guys actually want to listen to Super Monkey Ball? Monkey Watch, not gonna lie. Of course you are, Greg. You should. Greg, of course you are. I know that. But do you guys want me to put on Monkey Ball? It's only an hour and 23 minutes total. We can do that. This is Super Monkey Ball, the very first one for GameCube? Super Monkey Watch. Greg, are you in delay right now? Because I said Monkey Watch like 30 seconds ago. Oh, my YouTube froze. Okay. Cool. I play that game. Alright, you know what? We'll listen to... We're gonna skip the Mario Sports music. Already listened to this a few days ago. Let's put Super Monkey Ball on today. Alright, chat. Let's enjoy monkey music. And if anything weird happens, you can't get mad at me because I'm the one who put this music on. Yeah, you know what? Today we're feeling monkey chat. Monkey business today on a Monday. So, yeah. Monkey Ball today. This is going to be a very interesting playlist because I've never played Monkey Ball. Monkey Ball, yeah. But we're gonna find out what I've been missing out music-wise. I'm your P, of course, I'm on delay. But are you like ahead of me? Shouldn't I be the one on delay? Oh, by the way, Hexa, you were talking about the game yesterday. Hexa, how do you feel? I want to know. I didn't really see any of the game, but I saw the score. How are you feeling? All I'll say is that your team won, so Spain won. That's all you need to know. But yeah, want to know though for World Cup finals. French. Those are not French. Yeah. Yeah. Hope we're all doing well today. I know we're all doing our own stuff here and there, but I hope everybody's having a good Monday so far. I'm off work, so I can actually relax finally. That's why I'm live at 10 a.m. instead of 9. I'm an hour live later than the past few days because I've worked the past 3 days. But today is a Monday no work for me stream, so I am just chilling like a villain. In the Poke.on queue for 30th anniversary stuff. Oh, got you. I am honestly not doing stuff on 30th anniversary because of the amount of delay there is for going to Pokemon Center. Some of the Argentina players were being sore losers. Classic sports behavior. That's why I don't associate with toxicity with like competitive stuff. I think I wasn't too specific on what I was talking about yesterday, but the reason why I don't associate myself much with like competitiveness is just how much toxicity brings out a lot of people, including myself. Anything that's remotely competitive, I try not to associate too much because it kills the fun for me, and I know better than to associate. The thing is, like, if you know you can be a good sport about it, then that's a good way to look at like certain hobbies. If you're a good sport about it, if you get consumed by the toxicity, that's where you lose it. You're saying the game instead of football game made me lose, so you also lost the game, man. Yeah, I mean, of course. Shouldn't I be on delay? What could that possibly mean? Greg, you're in the UK, so like, how many hours are you ahead of me? I'm in California where I'm behind everybody. That's what I'm trying to say. Like right now, what time is it for you guys? For me, it's 10:21 a.m. because I'm in California on the West Coast. A lot of you guys are Eastern, Central, or UK. Where you're like 8 or 9 hours ahead of me. Or in Monica's case, 11. Or Yosh. Which I haven't seen either of them all in a while, but I hope they're both doing well. But yeah, today we're listening to the Super Monkey Ball OST. And we're going to listen to some other songs, Chad, don't worry. I'm probably going to put on Diddy Kong Racing as well. Shouldn't see the England bronze match. 6-4 England, 3 goals going to halftime. So I got a hat trick and Rice scored in like the first 2 minutes. You know what this reminds me of? That one episode of Chowder, Big Ball, where they play a sports game, Big Ball. And the point of the game is to not score. Just keep it close but not score. Truffles and Schnitzel get so mad that there's no scoring that they actively take over the teams along with Mung and Chowder so that they fight over the sport game. Like, is Truffles gonna finally score to get a point, or is Mung gonna defend so that nobody scores because that's the point of the game? Because when they score a game, what happens is this whole time the stadium was under the shell of a turtle that looks like Bowser. Dead serious. They've done character designs. They look like Mario characters. They even reference Mario twice. But the turtle's like, game over. He takes the field stadium and throws it in the trash because they scored the ball going over to the guy's head or something like that. I forget. It's been a while since I've seen Chowder in that episode, but that's the whole point of the game. You don't score because if you do, they all get thrown to the trash. Call it football like you know you should. So like I was saying, Big Ball. The thing is, Greg and Chowder, we don't call anything by their actual names. We call it food puns or exactly what Chowder says. Or what the show says. If it says Big Ball, we're calling it Big Ball. Oh, sorry. There's actually a full name for the whole episode that like Monk says the entire way through that I actually remember. But the name of the sport is actually called field tournament style, up and down, on the ground, manja flunja, blunja banja, ishka, bibble, babble, flabble, doma roma, floma boma, jingle jangle, every angle, bricka bracka, flacka stacka, 2-ton, rerun, free for all, big ball. So anyways, I haven't seen Chowder in a minute. This is like the stuff that I understand. Why do I know? Like, why do I know this whole unnecessarily long sports game title? Which is supposed to be a parody of quote-unquote football. Also 6:22 for you right now. That means you are 8 hours ahead of me, as I predicted. So that means that, technically speaking, I should have the delay. Just saying words. I still said the full title by memory. No script for me, no nothing. But yeah, just know I'm not into sports, really. I really just never was. But you know what I'm into, chat? Shiny hunting. Pretty cool sport, am I right, fellas? Imagine turning shiny hunting into a sport. People have tried that, I feel like, because like it's shiny hunting. Anybody can turn it into a sport. We can turn WarioWare into a sport. Competitive WarioWare. How about competitive shiny hunting? And then they tell you it's all luck, regardless. And they don't understand that it's all for fun. Yeah, who's ready for a shiny today, chat? Who's ready for a shiny? I'm ready to finally get my shiny. I'm ready to just finally get that shiny Pokemon I've been wanting, the Trapinch. But once again, though, other than, you know, the 1-0 finish in the World Cup Finals, hope everybody's having a good day so far. Argentina did not win, so once again, that's a W alone. Really love Matt's reaction to shiny Tor. Oh, I haven't seen that, but I've been hearing word on the street that he found a Tor. I actually don't know the context. Like, I know he's found the shiny, but I haven't seen much of the clips because I've been too busy at work. And yesterday, oh my gosh, yesterday was a very long day. 3 staff, one of them got pulled over to a different facility. It's not a bad thing, just like they needed them to go over there for the day. And then there was, well, then we had to send somebody to the hospital. They're fine, by the way, but it was only for the rest of the shift because they weren't feeling too well. And then a lot of our residents are just like having rough days in general. And then we all just had to be productive because there was a lot we had to like fix in general. I mainly had to like mop the entire office too, which took a while, but it was very good. Like once I got it done, because the guys were pleased with me just doing it, because I'm like, this looks pretty messy. I have to fix this. And plus one of the residents wanted me to mop their room as well, so I was like, I'll do it. Might as well. Be the good guy today. End off strong tonight. He disconnects the camera in Simon, so he just screens Shiny Tor. Wait, like, was he actually live and then his stream disconnects? Is that what happened? That's so funny either way. Performance enhancing sandwiches. You guys want sandwiches today? Are you guys want sandwiches today? Are we feeling sandwiches? Because honestly, I'm tired of sandwiches. I had to bring a chicken sandwich to work yesterday from Cane's, and it was good, but they forgot my lettuce again. They should just tell me, heads up, we're out of lettuce or something like that. Just tell me instead of not telling me, because then you make it look like you forgot. Or at least I got my order wrong. I don't understand sometimes, man. Maybe it just goes without saying, but like, when I order something, I expect what I'm showing. Am I wrong for just thinking that? And the end of the day, I'm not gonna do anything because like, no point. 30 hours ago, but just tell me at least. Because that way I can at least try to fix it by adding lettuce if I have spare time. Yeah, he posted on Twitter if you want to see context. I'll check it out soon after stream probably, but it's a short clip. The thing is, I tend to not want to react on stream much, only if like it's something that I legit have to react. It's why I don't really want to always react to stuff on stream chat. I only do it whenever I want to show you guys something actually meaningful, just something stupidly funny. And it's like, I know it'll be fine, because like a 2-second clip. What about a Shuckle Martini from the Greg Nation? A Martini Shuckle. Alright. I mean, at the end of the day, anything for Shuckle love, I'll take, because Shuckle just is like that Pokemon that people like to meme on. But come on, it's a freaking Shuckle. I'm never going to use one unironically. It's all it does is just stall, and that's it. He found a shiny arena, and then his very next encounter was a shiny Tor. Wait, actually? He found a back-to-back. Oh, it must have been, he had different games though, so like, it must have been one game, the shiny here, another game, shiny. Yeah, I thought it was the same game. That would have been nuts. It's like the time someone found a shiny Regice, and then two encounters later, a shiny Machop. Bufari week. Guys, I hope we find shiny Bud today. Well, come on in, sheep, hope we're well. If you have time, how does that help with lettuce? Because I literally picked up my sandwich right before work. But also, like, I could go to, like, my kitchen area and then get some lettuce. They're cool with me doing that. Because I got a lemon because my stomach wasn't feeling well, so they allowed me to get a lemon. That's what I'm trying to say. But it was too little too late because I was not really starving too much. My stomach was kind of mad at me yesterday. So I had to, like, get some lemon to like get my stomach to feel better. And then near the end of the shift, I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry for my sandwich now. I'll get my chicken sandwich. And then there's no lettuce. I'm like, well, this sucks. And in general, I also should like check before going to work anyway. Like if there's my stuff is there. I don't know. That's on me. But whatever. It's in the past. I just would have preferred if, you know, I got my lettuce or they told me in advance. Why do you call it the Greg Nation? What do you mean? Oh, I say nation. I don't know why. It's just a force of habit, but Greg region. But if you want to call it Greg Nation, do it. That's more funny in my opinion. You should be coding Greg region, not gonna lie. Go to the Greg Nation. I don't know, am I? You said I have a mega form. I better see you by tomorrow. Just kidding. Also, I'm pretty sure my keyboard is picking up right now, so I'm gonna try to get it a little away. But it's still picking up a bit. But yeah, my new desk is a little longer now, so I can at least like extend my keyboard a bit back instead of like tightening it with the laptop to fit in. And I have extra space for my Switch in the future. So whenever I stream on my Switch, I can get it right here to the right, and then go from there. So Ska, majorly important OG Pokemon character. Who? But yeah, hope we're all doing well today once again, chat. We're 30 minutes in the stream. No shiny, of course, but we're just vibing, having fun, running around the grass. Sorry, cycling around the grass. No shiny so far, but as expected. Honestly, I'm kind of due for a long hunt anyway. I got Search Gate way too early last time. And Nidorino was above half odds. But yeah, this time though, I have an Illuminate Pokemon. I have Repels. And it's a Trapinch. Should be much easier to catch than a Nidorino. I'm pretty sure Trapinch's catch rate is still 255. I hope you guys are enjoying the streams though. It's just good to be back again after weeks of not being live. And also just trying out some new stuff again. I'm just trying out new OSTs because I don't listen to these games often or ever play these games at all. So if we try out some new OSTs to listen to, we'll have fun. Like the comedian or the online comedian. Scott, the owner of the Battle Frontier. Oh, that guy. So like I was saying, who? Just kidding. No, I know who. He shows up in the anime and is an Emerald only. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, what are you guys saying? Shiny today or no? Are we feeling the shiny today? Are we feeling a green Trapinch today, or are we just gonna say, nope, I don't deserve a green shiny today? Is this full odds? Yes, it is. Yeah. Every game before Black to White 2, well, Black to White 2 has full odds as well, but in Black to White 2, you can get a shiny charm to reduce the odds. But yeah, every game before Gen 6 is full odds. Except Black to White 2, technically, if you get the charm, you can reduce it to 2730, I think the number is, for shiny odds. We still have almost 168 hours. Yeah, for sure. Of what until what? But yeah, I'm live for the whole week, but only like 3 hours. You know what I mean? I'm going live 3 hours each stream for shiny hunting purposes, because it's not overdoing it, but it's also like enough for me to have fun. Today, I want to have fun, and this is the most fun I'm gonna have by hunting as much as I can, 3 hours each session. That should be good enough to at least like make progress. Well, there are messages. Doesn't HCS have a shiny reducing method? I don't think so, actually. I know Diamond Pro Platinum do, but they don't have the charm. You know what I mean? Black to White 2 has the charm, but Diamond Pro Platinum has radar. You can chain for shinies. You have what else? I think that's it for just Gen 4. I think it's literally just that. Well, the 1 in 64 for eggs and Gold, Silver, Crystal. At one point, I do want to do Masuda message for Gen 2. It won't be easy because it'll take forever to bike and get my steps, but at least it'll be something different to look at. I was thinking HCS Safari's on some method, or is that BDSP? I don't think so. BDSP doesn't reduce shiny odds for anything but eggs and radar, the same with Diamond Pro. Because of course BDSP would require it to be a good game by just simply making shinies easy to get with charm. But no, they're gonna reduce it to eggs only because that would require effort for some reason. No, they gotta copy paste the whole code of Diamond and Pearl over to BDSP. I sound like an actual Pokemon fan. I hate that. The thing is, I know, I get it. They want to do a one-to-one thing, and I'm tired of dunking on BDSP. There comes a point where I'm just tired of it, you know what I mean? We get it. The games aren't great to a lot of people, including myself, for my own reasons too. But on the other hand, it's like, it's nice to see a Gen 8 version of Diner Pro. I don't even know this one, man. The thing is, like, there are things that I'm just annoyed by with BDSP, but what can we do? The games are dead, essentially. Not to say there's anything wrong if you play those games. Obviously, no. There's nothing wrong with that. BDSP are valid games to shiny hunt in. Always. I just mean that, for me, I have no reason to go do Safari Week there. Like, I do, in a way, but I don't want to, because I refuse to give BDSP any more attention now. Gudra's in the Greg decks of today. Let's go, Gudra! I love Gudra. Yeah, there's no Safari boost, or there's no shiny odds increase for Harkle Safari. Maybe Friend Safari? Maybe that's what you're thinking of, Phillips? I'm not sure if Friend Safari is even boosted. I doubt it. Why would it be boosted? But no. Ugh. No, I'm already yawning. We're not even an hour in the stream. That's how long of a day we got, gamers. Isui and Kelsey are both? Why not both? Good question. Or Greg version. I'm just ready for the Greg version of a Pokemon. Udra's only in the decks that can implement and UT was on the game. Other 5 were already there. Yeah. I love Gudra despite it being one of the weaker pseudos. He's just so cute. I argue he's cuter than Dragonite. Don't at me. Palatine, no alternative forms of other games that Pooper in the deck. Yeah, Palatine Wooper gets exception, of course. Speaking of which, exclamation point, Wooper check. Oh, what's up? What's up, Exa? What's up? What? I pressed right! Yeah, just get out of here, Trapinch. Dude, I don't understand. I'm pressing right. I'm not trying to actually press base. I did it again. I pressed right. I am positive. I just need you ask me not to. Oh. Okay. Man, for those who missed the last stream, I spent a bit of time coding the Whooper command to now incorporate either a 50% chance for a regular Whooper or Paladin Whooper. So that's pretty cool. I know it's small, but I wanted that change for a while. So, not for a while, literally recently. It just hit me in the idea that I could have done that sooner if I didn't. Also 1500, no shiny. You're feeding the wildlife. Yeah, I know. And I do it again. I'm actually gonna do it this time. Ready? Yeah, now I have a Paladin Whooper chance. There you go, I ran away too. See, it's okay, guys. It's okay. It is all good. We don't have to worry squat about wild Trapinch not being fed. No, do not retire. I pressed. Oh, well, I got a Trapinch, but I was supposed to put a repel on. 7 Whoopers. That is just sad. I don't know what else to tell you. Oh my gosh, rat check. Oh no! 44 Whoopers, it's decent, but we gotta get more, fellas! Well, I have to remind people that I made Ludo add the Whooper check during like the old shows when we randomized it. That was years ago. I added it because, yeah, you guys loved Whooper. But I could have sworn I added it like around 2023 though, because at the time I saw a lot of people typing it. Oh well. Either way, I added it. It's been years I've added that and the Ratchet command. The Ratchet command I think I got added, recommended by something else. I don't remember when. It was many years ago. All of my commands are really old. Everything I have is old, chat. I want you guys to know. Everything I have, even my emotes are very old now. To a point where, once again, I got the idea lately to maybe work on adding some new emotes. Dead serious. But it's probably not going to be commissioned ones. If anything, they'd be more like Photoshop edits. For example, that Lotad right there. I could make that a GIF emote by adding a little like loading squiggle. Get that frame of the Lotad, and then that's the not squiggle, but like the circle, the loading circle. You know what I mean? As a GIF, that will work perfectly. What do you guys say? You guys want an emote of that? To all my subs, you guys can finally have a new Lotad emote. I can of course also add the Polytoad dance emote that I know Jasmine has been wanting. I have tons of animated emote slots. I just don't use them because I don't commission a lot of artists nowadays. I could do that, but I need to ask people that I can trust. And a lot of people used to commission. I don't really talk to them much anymore, but not as a bad thing. Just kind of like we went our own ways. Like, I could talk to Banana Berries again. She was my artist for all my emotes. And then Storm had made all my emotes for followers. And then Gongus, Shockingly Gongus, made the Y emote. But I'd rather commission artists that I can trust, like that I know recently. You know what I mean? And I know tons of artists. It's just I have a hard time talking with people. That's on me. I could ask actually my friend Face, aka Coldest, my best friend Coldest Case, about that. aka Face. I could ask her if she's willing to like commission. She does art as well, but for her own stuff. Julie is also another artist I could ask. But it has to be animated is the problem for me. Like, it has to be animated emotes. So, yeah. Also, look, double 15, my lucky numbers, guys. 15 is my lucky number. The double 15, the number after that, shiny. Nope. Darn it. It was never gonna work. Come on. But I appreciate the thought though, Greg. But yeah, we could add stuff. We could add Rhythm Heaven emotes. Not just Pokemon too. Like, I would love a GIF of some Rhythm Heaven emote. I think that would be a killer idea. I just don't know which one. You want monkey watch, but how do I make that an emote? Like, what do I make that emote? And it has to be animated too. I could just, of course, take a, you know, a snippet recording of something, and then make it a GIF, boom, emote. I can do that. Like, that's the thing that a lot of people do, that it works. The thing is, I like to add merit to my emotes, which is why I want to do that load frame, but add a little, like, loading GIF, loading circle GIF to the load tab, for the sake of making it look like a loading emote. Oh yeah, Gary checks in once again. We could do a rhythm heavy emote of some kind. I just don't know what it would fit. Like, what would be a perfect emote to add? Oh, no. The thing is, like, the other idea I had was literally a GIF of the flipper floppers. But also, I'm pretty sure we already have an emote for that. So we could do... oh, this is gonna sound really freaking stupid. But the butt shakes in Frog Hop, we could do as well. Because the amount of dumper emotes I ask you guys to use for that minigame, we could do that. That sounds so sus out of context, but we could do that as well. I have ideas. I just want to know if you guys agree to it or not. Loaded Tad. I like that. Okay, walk time, all good, Pookie. Have good walk. I will miss you a lot, and take care of yourself, as always, kitten. Stay safe. I could use a walk, too. But also, it's been so hot, I don't want to go out. Like, right now, it's only 10:45, and it's 79 degrees Fahrenheit. For those who read Celsius, that is... I can't read Celsius, so... I gotta check how much that is. 79 F2C. 26 degrees Celsius. So it's decently hot right now. And it'll get hotter later on too. It already hit like 90 or 91 yesterday, so we're still in for a rough week. And it's only 10:46 a.m. Don't worry though, the worst the heat ever got from my experience was 2022 when I started university, like the first few weeks. It was 115 degrees at one point, Fahrenheit. And for Celsius, it's like, what, 40 something, I think? 46! That's how hot it was years ago. That's how awful the heat wave was. And it was for weeks as well. On my first few weeks of university, too. When I wanted to go out to my Carl's Jr. or Subway or GameStop to get food, couldn't. Or I could, but it was too risky. I had to go back to my university and stay cool until class at 4 p.m. And afterwards go home. But it was alright though, you know what I mean? It was alright. I kind of missed the vibes of just staying put until that time for class and all that. For example, I'd choir like 12 to 12:50, and then after that, I would go and stay in my university every Wednesday until my 6 p.m. class, where I just hang out in the town and facility, just do whatever, institution, just do whatever, homework, get food on the way, dine in, which I kind of miss dining in. I want to go dine in somewhere now, chat, but if I'm going to dine in, it has to be later in the day for me, which is why going live right now is fine. But yeah. Where should I dine in, guys? I'm thinking... yeah, I don't know where to dine in if I do dine in sometime this week. Where should I go? If any of you say Chili's, I'm gonna throw a brick at you. Passionately. That sounds weird out of context. I don't like to threaten you guys, but I realize that I should not be saying that, you know what I mean? But I'm not actually serious about it. Pizza. If I do that, it has to be on a Wednesday because right now I'm kind of fed up with pizza. You know what I mean? So I'd rather just wait on that front. But if I do it tomorrow or today, I could go for like some steak right now. So Texas would be like my first choice for that. If it's a burger place, I got a really good burger breakfast area I can go to easily, but I felt it's gonna be off limits for me because I'm streaming early. So, yeah. What I could do maybe is like, I think on Wednesday I could go live at night. I could do that. Are you guys down for a night stream? I typically stream in the morning, like 90% of the time. But years ago, I also did do night streams to shake it up. Because some days I'd be like, I get home from university, get home, and then stream at night at 6 p.m. quickly so I can like get gaming in. And so you guys would enjoy the vibes. But other times, it was difficult for me to get through night streams, you know what I mean? The last time I went live late was my birthday stream weeks ago. Almost a month ago. There's this place that rhymes with Billy's I think you like. Wow. I feel so honored, Greg, that you didn't say the name, but you wanted to say it to me so badly to mess with me. You want to break throne that badly. That's what I'm trying to hear from this. But yeah, other than just getting like my bed set up maybe, I'm thinking today is going to be a stay-at-home day. If not, I don't know what else I could do. I don't want to dine in. Like, I want to dine in, but also I don't know if I want to do it today. You know what I mean? Because I got today, tomorrow, Wednesday to figure that out. But I also gotta get groceries too, because I'm out of food in terms of what I want to eat. Which is like, it's kind of sad that I think today will actually be my macaroni day. Yesterday I had some tacos for some good asada. So that was pretty good. Also, actually, the reason why I know about the game score is that my younger brother is now watching FIFA games. So that's why. This whole seems pretty chill to vibe too, actually. Like, it's a very adrenaline heavy, but it's pretty nice to listen to so far. These beats are pretty good. Where's like that one song I'm aware of? Like, there's a song from Monkey Ball that I added to my playlist a year ago, but I wonder when it plays. It's called... I forgot the name of the song, but maybe we'll hear it soon. Soon enough. Oh well. We'll find out soon enough. Go to the Greg Nation restaurant. What can I have for dinner tonight, Greg? What do you guys have for options? What's in your menu? There's a Magikarp fillet. Okay, Magikarp fillet. 99% bones. Alright, Fi. Everyone type Fi in chat. F-I-H, lowercase. To get Fi. You know what I'm gonna do today? Actually, I realized, like, if I'm gonna do gaming day, because I could just play stuff on my own, I can finally, I repeat, finally try out Mario Sports Mix, offline. I have my Wii remote. I have found another one that I forgot I used to use. The one I was like loose and broken, I think was just straight up dead. And then I have my Mario Sports Mix. I have my Wii U that will play Wii games, of course. If not, I could set my Switch. That too, but my younger sibling has my Switch on their room right now. Blame Magikarp's Anatomy for that stupid fit. You know what fit I do miss though? I miss Joel. Everybody type Joel in chat. Just Joel. Evil Joel, Joel Pride, Joeler, Joelist, whatever. Just Joel. With a capital J, please. I miss Joel. Where's all the Joel love been at? I feel like we've been missing some Joel action. Double out of few, is that how you say it? Also, it's double with some garnishes. Got it. That's French, so it just sounds fancier. Yeah, sure. How do you guys think repels work in Pokemon universe? Because, like, unfortunately, the very first time I ever saw a repel in Pokemon, the first thought was literally spraying repel in front of their eyes. Like pepper spray. But also, that's, like, very messed up to think of. It's just, unfortunately, the only way I can think of. Joel, the evil Joel, that's NYT mini editor. Yeah. Shout out to Joel. Shout out to New York Times mini editor Joel, guys. Do I not have Joeling? I think I have Joeling. I should have Joeling, right? Yep, I do. This is literally how Joel edits that website. I might have to find a way to filter out this keyboard mashing. It's pretty funny, like, I might play it once in a while, but not when it's constant, you know what I mean? I'm starting to notice how constant of a mash the keyboard is. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing, but alas. It's like those women when Mace and spray you for not being a 66 package. Sorry, you're not a perfect IV Pokemon shiny. Yeah! Sorry, you are not a shiny Pokemon. Spray them off. Gets repelled. Or the like, or maybe actually deodorant or like body spray where you put it on your body and the wild Pokemon won't get you. That would make more. That would be weird for like to do it on the wild. But you know what? You do you. That's all I gotta say. There's nothing weird with body spray, obviously. Just mean like, if I want to do that, I want to be like, you know, alone. But this is a me thing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be perceived. What if it's like insect repellent? I guess so, yeah, that works too. Yeah, I just thought like either you spray at them straight up dead in the eyes like pepper spray, or it acts like body spray where you just spray on yourself and they won't get you, which makes more sense. I just feel like doing it out in the wild, outside, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too weird for thinking that, but at the same time, if I was using body spray, I like to not be perceived first and foremost. And why does it work like on non-bug types? Yeah, that's also another point. All those Heracross like are still gonna get you. Or they're still gonna get you if they're higher level than what your repel says. I thought I said like bug spray. I know you said insect repellent, a different thing. I'm just kidding. But then you said like that because not you said insect and not bug because bug type. I don't really care. At the end of the day, it's kind of the same thing. You said like insect spray. Yeah. I need some water. I'm already dehydrated. It's already almost 11. Like insect repellent does not mean it functions actually like insect repellent. Ooh, listen to this funky groove, chat. Listen to this funky beat. This game's got really funky rhythms. I don't know how repels are made. Okay, so in Pokemon universe, every Pokemon must be terrified of something. The way I see it, they're made by Ursa rings. Or Monargens or Slunas. Bears are like one of the scariest things to find in the wild. Every creature runs away from them. So if you have the scent of a bear or a lion, they're not gonna come to you anywhere. Boom, easy. Ludo logic, done. How do water balls work in the Pokemon universe? Your Pokemon tells us it be of dihydrogen monoxide, and then they're ready to beat up Stiff again. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with what I just said. Taxes. Yikes. To be fair, Pokemon already have to deal with taxes. If you play PMD, yep, you know how Chada loves taxes. You get 3,000 coins? Nope. Chada will take 90% of that. This is why we do not stand Chada, chat, because Chada is literally the IRS. Will come after you for your taxes. And only that. And then they will also trust you, trust some guys, some shady guys that are known for being criminals over you, the main characters. I get it, lore and all that, but that guy, shout out, trust them instead of us. People who've been around longer than they have in the expedition. At least be 80%. I don't know. It's not a big deal because, like, that's what in universe logic is. You get 3,000 coins, but you don't really. But also, like, the last game you played in Blue Rescue Team, you got, like, about 150 or 200 or more. But the cool point is, like, the amount of coins you get, it's about the same as the first game for missions. It just makes you think, oh, you're about to get 3,000 instead of 300 in the previous game. Nope. Taxes. Cut that off to make it the same as the last game's amount of coins you get per mission, more or less. Also, hi Troy, welcome on in. But I have to get out, but I hope you get green. I hope I turn green too. I hope you turn green as well, Troy. Yeah, good luck with whatever you gotta do. Hope you're okay. Doing okay, Troy. Good to see you again. Boo. You guys ever just like go buh in your head? Just boo. Take it relaxing. Boo. I have hungry. Boo. I will not respond with buff for the next minute before ads start. Boo. An ad is starting soon. Boo. I don't believe you. Boo. Alright, that started. I will keep playing for now. I'll probably take my break after the next hour, but for now I'll just keep gaming in the meantime. Not much happening in the meantime, but all those who are subbed, how are we feeling today, chat? If you can hear me, type 1. But yeah, I guess while I'm talking while they're playing, I really don't have much else to say. Like, for now I don't, but I'll find stuff to say soon. I just want to go back to the idea that I do want to make emotes for like all my sub viewers. Oh, this is a song that John has. All my John viewers, this is finally a song that I recognize. This is called Monkey Race. Right. This is a song that plays in John's stream. This is where John is like, hello, hey. On a side note though, I do miss John in his streams. I know why he's been gone and it's very sad, but hopefully he's doing okay. Same with Nimi as well, but Nimi's been live recently, so I think she's doing okay, but I gotta say hi to her as well soon. I feel bad. But all we can do is just try to be supportive no matter what happens when things get rough for people. The last thing we need to be told is something else that's just like very not reading the room vibes. You know what I mean? Just being understanding and thoughtful is all we need to be in live chat. It really does get you far. Just be thoughtful and listen to people. Even if I'm not the best at it, I always want to try my best to listen to my friends whenever they struggle. I feel bad whenever I feel like I forget a specific detail they care about. But just know that I'm always, you know, available to talk with when needed. We're about to hit 1600 actually, so it'll be pretty good. We might get to 400 to 2K today? I don't think we will, no. I doubt it. But we're hitting 1600 right here, which is pretty good. One more for 1600, let's see. It's also just nice that my auto counter works properly. Like, it's always been working. The problem is that in the past, I had the wrong encoding option that made my OBS flicker a lot. You guys remember that, right? It was for years, and you guys were also annoyed by it too, which rightfully so. I heavily apologize. I didn't know that was the issue the whole time. When I had that random 8 crashes a stream in Sippy Cup Sapphire, that's when I changed my settings on that encoding issue, and all of a sudden, my stream looked better than ever. It made me really happy for once. Like, just one little change in the encoding issue is all it took to fix the flickering I had on my OBS. I was always confused, like, why am I the only one suffering from this? I simply just had the wrong option, and that was on me for not noticing it sooner. Also, welcome back for After Gamers. I wasn't saying much, just all I said was just about, like, when people are down their life, all you gotta do is just try your best to be respectful and be listening to the best of your abilities and hear them out, or if needed. Other times, they also should be left alone, which is understandable too. Just let people be whenever people need to be doing their own stuff. All I gotta say. But I hope we had a good break in the meantime. We hit 1600, no shinies. But I was saying this while during the outbreak. We might hit 2K today, which would be pretty cool, but no pressure. I'm also just happy to have a bigger desk now. It's not very like bigger on the width department, which is fine. I don't need to be too big on the widths. Just decent enough to have my keyboard and laptop together, which this definitely does have enough space. I just wanted more spacing for my Switch or my Wii U, and which I will be switching a lot between the two. Or if not, I'll put the Wii U in our living room, which is probably more fair because it's more of a general console. But the Switch will be in my room for streaming purposes. And at some point, if I have to put my Wii U in my room for the sake of streaming like Color Splash or some other game on the Wii, I could always try out. I'll do that. What's this song? This is... I boo. What is this one? What? And it earlier was playing Monkey Race from John's streams that I recognize. I will keep it on. I started listening to the OST of Monkey Ball. I am blaming Greg for this. Greg, if you hear this, it's your fault. Take accountability. You've turned me into a Monkey Watch yapper. Every time I see monkey followed by another word, I default now to Monkey Watch instead of Monkey Ball. Oh well, there should be just a sequel minigame of Monkey Watch called Super Monkey Watch in Rhythm Heaven. Just do that at that point. I think after stream, I'll work on either playing stuff on my Switch or Wii U. I'll work on maybe getting the bed set up. Depends. Because my younger brother also has a bed coming in and stuff what we have to wait for. And once we get those assembled, we'll finally have our beds and I can finally sleep properly. But for the time being, my desk is set up. I can stream. I'm happy about that. And I'll have my Switch stuff set up too at some point for Rhythm Heaven Groove. Or Wii U if I want in my room. But, something else I was gonna say. I forgot. I always forget. My train of thought is always just gone immediately afterwards. Do you guys ever hate that? Like, you think, and then boom, train of thought is gone all of a sudden. It happens way too often for me. My autism brain just hates me like that. I pressed A. Whatever. I didn't. I thought I pressed A, but I did not. Clearly did not. I pressed S for start. But I also do still. I gotta get a new headset. I'm probably get the same headset I have right now, but just a newer version. For the sake of not having to worry about old stuff. I have to work as well on getting my Wii U set up and Switch some point. I'm gonna say the same stuff again and again, but you guys know what I'm trying to do at this point. Just setting up everything I need. Yeah, what else do you guys want to talk about today? Like, what else do you guys want me to talk about? I got stuff I could say, I just don't know where to begin. But yesterday was a very rough work day, really. Like, it was very busy, but also very stressful for us, because we had to send them to the hospital. Lots of residents were being very stubborn. We had a lot of laundry to do as well. We had a lot of stuff just in general to try to get done tonight, but we did it. It's just like one of those days where we have to be super productive. In general, the whole weekend, we have to be productive. So it was just 3 staff the whole time. But we did it. We got it done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm proud of myself for that long. But it was a very long day. Yeah, anybody also shiny hunting? I know this a lot, but anybody in chat shiny hunting right now? Doing Safari Week? I know Yam is, but anyone else doing Safari Week with me? Because I want you guys to know, I always had ideas to do Safari Week at some point. I just chickened out because I'm like, not ready to be a shiny hunter yet. But then it took me until Nidorino to realize that I could just be a shiny hunter for real this time. Because it took me a year for me to like try to actively shiny hunt, because I got bored out of doing some and I just could not commit. But now I've been really good at committing shiny hunts. Not all have been done, not even close. But it's not about being done, it's just committing and trying my best on shiny hunting is what matters to me more. But I do dread if a hunt does get boring for me, but I doubt that'll happen. Like, the only one I'm kind of leaning towards that is Haunter. Ho-Oh, I barely did any hunting, but it's as simple as reset for Ho-Oh. And Aerodactyl, I'm positive I can get Aerodactyl. It's 5 fossils per reset, and it's with the Shiny Charm Black to White 2. The same file, I want Yamask as well, where I'm very likely to get it, but knowing my luck, I'm gonna get the 10% Krokorok. Which, oh god, I don't even want to see a Shiny Krokorok. But the more shiny hunts I have in the back, the more I can do for shiny hunt streams in between my playthroughs. So at least I'll have shiny hunts to do in between. And keep in mind, I'm still going to be going live for this whole week. I'm going live until after Thursday. After Thursday, I'm taking a break until Sunday to go live that day. And then back to my days off. So in a week from now, I'm gonna go live with Rhythm and Groove. All right. So if you guys can be patient with me for another week before Groove, I would really appreciate it. I know it sounds corny the way I'm saying it, but I need to be honest. I want to stream Groove. I really wanted to weeks before Safari Week, but because of this move and how little I had to work with for streaming, I just could not do it. But regardless of the issues I had, I appreciate you guys being patient with me after everything I've been through. Oh, I should talk about today, should I? Huh? I should talk about today actually, because something just came up with me today. At the moment I woke up. You guys want to hear me just, you know, talk a bit? I woke up and I got called to do a skin care appointment, which, you know, I haven't done that in a while, since January, because the last appointment I had to cancel. I forgot why, but probably just didn't have enough time to go or anything like that. Or maybe I was like too sick, which I don't think I was sick, but yeah, I was just not feeling it. And the thing is, ever since, I think I'll say it right now, but I have to be honest about something lately. I don't know how to describe it, and I gotta keep it a little vague because I don't have to reveal too much about it, but as of July, the moment we also moved, and as of July 1st, we had a change in our insurance that is supposed to greatly affect us in a point where we should be paying for our visits. Like normally our insurance covers that, but apparently our insurance no longer covers anything anymore, apparently, for us. And the problem is that, you know, any appointment we have is not going to get covered. All I know for a fact is that dental appointments are not happening anytime soon. If I want those, I gotta pay up heavily. And dentist appointments are not cheap by any means. So, yeah. If I want to do any appointments in general, it's going to cost me money to do that. Ideally, I would have my insurance card ready, but they're not going to approve it for insurance, I think, anymore. But for some reason, I was setting up my skincare appointment, and then I asked them, like, does this work or no? And they said it works. I'm like, really? And then I signed up and said, yeah, I'll take care of my appointment. I just gotta do a referral. That's it. But it shouldn't be too hard. I just gotta message the guys over that I have an appointment coming up and I need a referral set up for that. But otherwise, yeah. That's the ESL ecosystem for you. Yeah. Welcome to America. Oh, there it is. This is a song that I remember. This song is called 58. This is Monkey Billiards. No. Yeah, this is Billiards Menu. No, this is Monkey Billiards, I mean. Yeah. This is a song that plays on my stream. You guys know the song, hopefully. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now this one. But yeah, I woke up early in the morning, got immediately called for the skincare appointment. And I asked them, okay, this is fine. I now have an appointment for August 7th, which is going to be on a Friday, I think. But it's going to be early at 11:15, which is perfectly fine. But the thing is, they approved of my insurance, which I'm like, it's not supposed to. So I talked to my mother about it. I'm like, what's going on with that? Because she's the one who got me the insurance years ago. And then she said, and then she just didn't want to talk to me for whatever reason. She just said, like, cool, it worked. I'm like, you're the one who told me that this is the problem. And I'm like, why does it not work? And then she said, well, clearly it worked. I'm like, can I at least get an explanation? You're the one who told me. I don't know. It's like, am I wrong for asking something as simple as an explanation as to what's going on? Because I did research. Our insurance said that it works fine. It should work fine. Yet she said nothing works for us. Which is why, unfortunately, I had to cancel a therapy appointment weeks ago that I rightfully worked hard to get. And then she told me to cancel it because it's not gonna, our insurance not gonna cover it. So now I want to message the guys at therapy that I need to schedule an appointment soon. But the problem is that I had to cancel it because my insurance was not approved. I don't know. It's like, I just want answers. What's going on? I don't want to be told by my own parents that this doesn't work anymore. Tell me why it doesn't work. I'm an adult. I have the right to know. I even did research, and I only know that dental stuff does not work. And yeah, of course it doesn't work. But why do therapy appointments not work? But skincare appointment works? And this matters to me more because I'm trying to get stuff for my ENT as well. Yet for some reason, she's told me that none of this works. I can see why, but also like, be clear or do better research, because I'm the one doing the research now. And yet she's just telling me it doesn't work, period. I don't know, it's like, this seems to be a miscommunication issue between us, and I'm at the fault as well because I'm not doing like enough research myself, I guess, but neither is she, and she refuses to take accountability and instead just tells me to screw off because she wants to go back to bed. I get it, but also, you've been the one telling me this whole time what's going on. I don't know, man. Maybe she's just like, told me to stop doing this and let me decide what to do about this. I don't know. The way I'm saying it just makes me sound annoyed because I'm not doing enough research on my own card that I was given years ago on insurance. That's my fault for not, getting one myself. But at the same time, it's like, the one I had was fine enough. And the fact that they are allowing this insurance card for skincare appointment is fine, but I don't know, it's like, I haven't used it for my therapy appointment yet, but it's like, I had to assume it's not going to work because we just moved houses. They want an appointment a week after we just moved. I wanted my therapy appointment, and now they're assuming that I'm not there because I don't want to do therapy anymore. And I'm like, I want to do therapy, it's just my insurance card changed. So now I have to go talk to them about that. I'm like, what can I do? Is it working or no? If I message them and the card works, then yeah, my mother felt for a weird assumption that I get why she thinks that, and it's safer probably. But on the other hand, it's like, if she knew, why did she tell me to do this? I don't know. It's like, this is a heavily miscommunication issue that I'm not sure why she's not taking accountability either. She literally emphasizes a lot, saying it's not gonna work, you have to cancel your appointment. Yeah, I'm the one suffering by canceling because I have to follow her orders, and then she's not taking accountability if it does get approved for therapy, then she should take accountability for not realizing that. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just a mess in general. This whole thing is happening in the first place just because of him in the office not allowing certain insurance cards to work to cover. Yeah, screw this country, am I right, guys? Not to get too political. And maybe I'm not wording it properly, but the TLDR is that apparently my insurance card covers for skincare appointment, yet but my mother in general tells me that the insurance card is just not going to cover anything for us anymore. Except for dental records, that one we both know for sure, so that means I'm not getting any dentist appointment anytime soon. Yet, we have to assume for some reason that therapy doesn't work or won't be covered. It's like, what do we do? Do we just message the guys over there what's going on? I could do that. But they won't give me any info on any further right now. I have to wait until I'm allowed to talk to them. Because I'm streaming right now, and I'm sure I can take care of that, but I have a lot of other things to do as well. I have to get the referral set up for skincare appointment. I need to message them next about the whole insurance card issue. Like, I don't know, honestly. I really just do not know what to do. I should talk to someone else about it, not on stream. I apologize for saying stuff like this, chat. I just want to vent because that's what I woke up to. I just want to sleep. No. Gotta wake up at 7:30 a.m. to get a random call about this. 7:30. Thankfully, I'm not as tired as I could have been, but there comes a point where it's like, just let me be. I want these appointments, but not if they're gonna, not with the expense of worryment that, oh, our insurance card doesn't work anymore, you better get a new one or something like that. Doesn't help that I never get told anything about this. She just keeps it to herself and it only tells me only right at the last minute. So basically I have to now work on talking to the guys at there for therapy again. They told me that I can reschedule whenever I want, let them know. But knowing them, I have to wait a while to get a call because it's going to be later in the day. And the more I wait later in the day to get a call, the more I have to wait. If I do it early on the day, no one will be active and I can actually get my calls easily. So I have to wake up early to get my appointments. ENT, it's a Monday so I can call them today, but I don't know. Maybe I should do that though. Like call all of my places I usually get my appointments and ask them if my insurance card works or not. Because I want to take care of this. The problem is just that because of our insurance change, like, what am I supposed to do? Just call them one by one? Keep listening? My mother's gonna apparently keep lying to me or keep stuff to herself. If she's unaware, then she should at least tell me about it, or at least like be unsure, not say outright to cancel this appointment. Because again, I had to cancel my therapy appointment a few weeks ago while I was offline when I wanted to do my therapy session 2 weeks ago. But I couldn't because she told me to not do it. I don't know, man. It's like, am I at fault for listening to my own mother who knows what's right, or am I at fault for not making my own decisions? Which I could also see as well. I should be the one deciding for myself. But on the other hand, it's like, you're the one who has the info. At least tell me. Otherwise, I'm going to keep doing research, and then they say this, but then you say that, and I'm like, why is this true? Why is what you're saying is true? I don't know. Like, there has to be some accountability between her, while I'm also realizing that I should be making my own decisions. That's my fault there. I don't know, it's like, I'm just tired of this whole situation in general. I want to get my appointments as regularly as I can. And if for some reason my skincare appointment is fine with my insurance getting covered, why are not the others? I guess some things are more pricey than others, but it's like, why is that approved? Shouldn't that approve for literally everything else but dental appointments, as I've researched? I don't know, man. Just give me my appointments is all I ask. Don't take them away because of what you're saying might not be true. Well, you yourself have been worried for months too. She told me this in advance, like this was gonna happen in July. Just take accountability and do better research. Well, I'll also do the same thing. We're both in the wrong, but also, like, she needs to also understand that. I'm saying also wrong. I'm just tired, man. It's 11 a.m. chat. I've been awake for 4 hours, by the way. I gotta stop. I just want a shiny hunt. So chat, what else can we talk about? This stressful work day into a random appointment I have to now set up for. Because one of the assistants is very persistent on me getting this appointment, which I understand. It's just that, can I at least settle my insurance first? And it said to wait. I'm like, okay, fine. Obviously not in that tone, it's just, I prioritize that first because what's going on? I deserve to know. They said to prove. But what if they're lying? What if they just want me to pay up all of a sudden? They shouldn't be doing that first off, but not to contact my insurance company for that. I'm just tired of making contact stuff in general. I just want a shiny hunt in game. I've been waiting weeks to do that. Granted, I'm doing it now, but I'm just shiny hunting. While it's fun, you know, I had to wait like 2 weeks to do this as well. Over 2 weeks even, to get this all set up. Again. I don't know, I feel like I'm being annoying now, and I really hate that about myself. I'm too harsh. You guys ever notice how harsh I am on myself? Like, whenever something happens, I just get fed up and annoyed, and I'm like, I want to do it this way, because this is how I envisioned it from the very beginning. I'm too stubborn, and I'm harsh on myself. I'm trying to do better on And I feel bad, really deep down. And I always feel like I annoy people in the process. But deep down, I'm just out here doing my best. Trying to listen to people, but it doesn't help when they also could be in the wrong and they don't want to take accountability. I myself, however, will try to do that whenever I'm told. Like, if I'm just being told something that I'm not comfortable with, or I really should do better on, I will. For example, one of the things that I feel like I need to take accountability a lot is self-deprecation stuff. I say stuff like I'm the problem as a joke, but I really should not be doing that, even as a joke, because it's not funny. Really, self-deprecation is not really funny. I try my best to say that, and yeah, I struggle with that too, but in general, we're all trying our best to do better on that. Complimenting yourself goes a long way. It really does. It's more about keeping your mental up instead of boosting, creating an ego. Because that's what people also say. We have to draw a line between self-love and being egotistical. And that's something that people, not people, but my own mother has called me out. And I'm like, where am I supposed to draw the line in that? I don't know. Like, there are times where I'm being told both sides of the spectrum and it really annoys me. It's really hard to find a safe line. Man, I'm just getting into a venting phase. I gotta chill out. For real. I'm actually getting in a venting phase and I really don't want to make things uncomfortable all of a sudden, chat, but I'm just trying my best out here. If you guys can see it, I appreciate it. But if you guys could put up with it as well, I appreciate it. But if you guys find annoying, I understand. And I apologize. Sorry, chat. I just all of a sudden gotta get emotional because it made me realize that clearly I'm either a problem or something is up. Because I want answers. I'm tired of just being told stuff all the time. I don't know. Can anybody relate? Maybe? That's all I ask. Does anybody else relate perhaps to this? Because it comes to a point where I feel like I reach a limit that I'm not aware of and it really pushes my buttons. What is this, Splatoon music now? No, this is like... What song is this? This is... Prepare to Fight. But yeah. Just know that mentally I'm struggling because I get told a lot of things in life that I don't know how to take. Because I get told many different things. I don't know how to handle it. I suck under pressure. I try not to be negative with myself, but clearly I struggle with that too. I don't know. I've just gotten worse mentally, and I'm really trying to acknowledge that sooner by trying to do better. And that's why the lack of therapy is now hurting me more, because, come on, I just want a therapy appointment. But clearly I can't have that with this insurance change. Unless my mother was lying to me, or if not, she didn't know that. And it says, okay, go get the appointment. I'm like, you're the one who told me to cancel it. Why is that my fault? I don't know. I have so much I want to say. Like, I have so much I want to say in general. But I can't, because I feel like if I say too much, I'm revealing too much info about myself and my life. And I don't like doing that because I'm too... Maybe my problems are too secretive. That's why I'm trying to open up a bit more. But then it's like, brother, you're streaming. You shouldn't be doing that. Because like the inner me's telling me to do that. To not do that. And in general, I gotta be careful what I say. Because like if I say too much, I'm giving too much info about my personal life. And you guys aren't here for that. You guys are here to just have fun. Not to vent. You know what I mean? But regardless, this is how it is right now. My current state is I need appointments, but unfortunately because of our insurance change lately, it's not coming to fruition. Or at least it's what I'm hearing, or maybe it's not true and I'm just being lied to, and then that just makes things worse for some reason. But the whole takeaway is that everything you hear about the US healthcare system really is true. Otherwise, why would I be saying any of this right now? It does suck. And all of us in America can absolutely agree to that. In fact, I talked about it before with other people too. But, yeah, it really does suck. Someone, take me over to Canada right now. I heard you guys got a good healthcare system, so please, take me over there right now. Just put me in a package box, send me over to Canada. I will gladly be taken over there for a simple visit for an ENT or therapy. Boom. But yeah, that's enough of that though. I feel bad at gamers. I really do. I'm sorry. Oh, my phone just moved. I wanted to check note on something because I'm paying attention to message right now just in case. But yeah, sorry about that. So, how are we all doing today? Once again, chat. Now my nose is getting stuffy too. Oh my gosh, I need a break. Yo, Kaz, welcome on in. Get to see Upper Well. Sorry, I just kind of vented for like the last few minutes, and I feel like I kind of annoy people in the process. But this bottom line, American healthcare system really is that bad here. But it's okay. I'm just trying my best. I know, but I hate venting because I have to get things positive. But I just want to. It's just waking up to a appointment setup made me realize that about my insurance that either something is up. My mother's telling me that what she's saying is not true. She's not taking accountability. In stream, then I don't know. It's like I don't like to vent because, like, at the end of the day, no one wants to hear negativity. Even I'm trying my best to do better on that. I just wanted to say something because it just made me realize that am I a problem? Am I doing something wrong? Am I just not doing enough research when I literally looked up what our insurance is supposed to do on July 2026. I hear things for a reason. I just hate it when I'm being gatekept certain stuff that apparently I'm not aware of. Alright, all I know is that I have a lot to do after stream. Says the under no shiny, of course, but I have to do after stream. I have to message my therapist, just like, how does this work with our insurance? Like, am I allowed to? People want accountability lately, I know. Even I'm trying to do that because I feel like I'm also at a fault for assuming, listening to my mother for not doing that, for canceling my appointment when maybe I could have gone away with my insurance allowing it. Not doing enough research on the insurance that I did look up in advance beforehand. I don't know. Some people just only need to take accountability in their actions. It happens and it does suck. Self-reflection really does go a long way. Even, once again, I'm doing that mentally because I struggle with my mental. I get told I'm pretty negative by my own parent, my own family. I get told that lots of things. I don't know. I just get tired of it because the other day, I just want to shiny hunt and game with you guys and be positive, but oh my gosh. Waking up to an appointment call, trying to get everything sorted out, made me realize that clearly something is up. Clearly, I'm a problem for us listening to people that might not even be telling the truth. Or gaslighting you. Yeah, kind of, but it's like, I know my mother. Maybe she's also not aware, but it's like, why are you not doing enough research? Or maybe it's the company not being clear on what they stated. Maybe it's the appointments that are not aware of the changes on the health insurance. Like, there are other things as well, but it's like, I need answers and clarification. I'm tired of these vague stuff. Like, is my insurance able to cover for ENT? Is it able to cover therapy appointments? Is it able to cover other stuff? Because if it works for my skincare appointment, why does it not work for the others? Once again, some things are more expensive than others. But why is a skincare appointment covered? But why would a therapy appointment not be covered? I don't know. Like, to me, it seems like the same value. I go through this every day. Same thing. It's all treatments. I didn't mean to ball. Also, Tyler, welcome on in. Thank you for the donation streak. I appreciate it. Sorry, chat. I'm just kind of moody all of a sudden. I really did not want to turn stream into this, but it made me just realize that I'm just a mess. But for no reason? Sorry, guys. I'm on the verge of tears now, oh my gosh. And I hate being like this too because I didn't want to turn the stream like this all of a sudden. Okay.
Kaboom!
Trying to recover. My mom was a dermatologist. She said take you to healthcare companies really frustrating her. Exactly! But my mother's just another person as well! Hi Dusty. Sorry. I'm in tears right now. Trying to do better. Hope it will. God, I hope I don't put this shiny right now. Oh, okay. Take some deep breaths. Welcome in, Dusty. Hope you're okay. Sorry. I'm just a little moody right now from realizing what happened today. Or just like, the more I realize after today. Is that it? Is the O2 done? Alright. Super Monkey Ball's done. We'll move on to a different monkey game. We'll do Diddy Kong Racing. Why not? We'll do Diddy Kong Racing. This is a game I vaguely remember playing. Like, I remember seeing the character menu and the clock, and that's it. That's all I remember seeing from this game. But I do have a copy of Diddy Kong Racing. I just didn't play it because it was the one game I didn't need to play, but the music is pretty alright if I remember. I do remember the Whiz Pig music. That's about it. Right? Is it Whiz Pig or the boss music in general? I forget. And the clock. Okay. I feel a little better now. Also, no secret, congrats on the Kaboom. Should mention that. Yeah, right now, chat, we're listening to Diddy Kong Racing today. I think this is a good song to listen to. Or the OST of Diddy Kong Racing for the 64. Which, by the way, I didn't know about this. There's apparently a DS version of this game. I didn't know about that at all. I don't know why. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing in general. There's some things I'm like, that's a thing? But yeah. That caboose for you because you're cool. No, you, Dusty. Boo. I'll keep playing till the end of my break. I'll keep going till 3-hour mark. Don't worry, chat. I'm not going anywhere. Not yet. I just need a minute to breathe. I haven't been this sad on stream since the end of Twilight Princess, just realized. As far as I know, anyway. And that was because my game crashed at the very end, where I was just super annoyed. But hopefully, we'll move past that. And that was almost a year ago too. Can you guys remember that? If you need to rest up, please do. Your world is more important. I know, Dusty, but you guys know me. My stubbornness is one of my biggest weaknesses. Once I start, I don't feel like ending until I tell myself I can end. Which does mean I'm gonna keep going until the 3-hour mark. I really don't mind because I'm just hunting. I just need time to breathe. That's it. But in the meantime, enjoy the Diddy Kong Racing OST. Once again, this is a game I really did not play much. I feel like I only got to the clock, character menu selection, that's it. It's all I remember for Diddy Kong Racing. It's cool to see someone like Conker in the game though, right? Conker? Yeah. Because I never really played the Conker games. There's only like 2 of them, right? I don't know. I don't know much about Conker, but I know about that adult rated R game. Or rated M, I mean. I meant rated M, yeah. Sorry. I thought R is in like rare. Because Diddy Kong. Anybody got something cool to talk about to distract me, maybe? Just something actually, like, wholesome. I kinda need it right now. Dusty just saw your DM. You are so nice to me. Man, this day has been kind of sad, hasn't it? Just all of a sudden. Oh, did that spike up? I just saw a red spike. Sorry, that was my model. I paused. I was like, what happened? I just paused. Must have clicked. I think I pressed N. By pressing N on this movement, it pauses my game. Yeah, Dusty, I really appreciate you. Oh my gosh! I am pressing down! Yeah, don't catch. Just get out of here. I'm not worried about ball count, by the way. I'm not, because it's a Trapinch. Its catch rate is at 255. Yeah, 255. It's basically a 50% chance to catch with a Safari Ball. So once we find the shiny, it's literally 50%. And then I don't know what its flea rate is. Anybody know like the flea rates of Safari Zone Pokemon in general? I guess I could look that up. Like, see there, I can do research on that. Safari Zone flea rates. There's like a list of all the Pokemon in Safari Zone. Let's see. For example, Ditto first off is a Safari Zone and has a flea rate of 90. I don't know what that means, but yeah. There's a flea rate from a Tang is 60. Trapinch flea rate is... Alright, here's a flea rate. Its odds to flee per run is a 47.5% chance. So the only... So I will say, if I find a Trapinch, I do have roughly like a 25% chance of failing. Which does stink, but at least I found info now for this Pokemon. But yeah, 47% chance to flee, 50% chance to catch, and odds with success with balls only, 68% apparently. I don't know, but that's what we're looking at for statistics for Trapinch. That's a pretty good info sheet to have for other HCSS Pokemon. I can tell you one thing, chat, we're not getting a 2K today anymore. Those crying, the little tears in my head just kind of slowed me down a bit. We might get to 1900 though, like around there, maybe close to 2K. Trust me, we can get 200 encounters fast. My average encounter session for Trapinch is 197 per hour. But yeah, once again, chat, I'm sorry for kind of breaking down a bit. I didn't want to, it's just... I really wonder if I'm the one doing the issues here, like creating these issues, because a part of me is, just by not getting appointments set up, but also it's like, I'm just listening to higher ups, people who know this stuff. My own mother, too. I do kind of wonder, maybe I should like hover over to the run button and click instead of just like pressing like this. This might be faster actually, unironically. This could be faster if I did it like this. I just realized I could just do that because in the DS games you can use touchscreen for like running away quicker, you know what I mean? I just don't know why I didn't do this sooner. I guess it's like less fun for me to just click, but it's faster than to just press the, you know, and just like press the arrow buttons and then go to the run button. Because if I press down, I go to the fight button like this. Like, it's slower if I do this. It's a little slower. I'm channeling my inner speedrunner. I just bike around, find my encounter. The quicker way to get to the run button is by touching it outright. But with buttons, it's slower. The only problem is that it flashes the screen down there, but like, no one's bothered by that, right? None of you guys are bothered by a single flash that happens like every 15 seconds, more or less. It does. Well, if I press A, it will not flash, but if I touch the screen, it will flash. Only when it's like a wild Pokemon appeared. I think the flash is because it looks like, it makes it look like you opened the Pokeball, if I have to guess. I don't know why, but if you look here, I'm mashing the touchscreen. Yeah, it flashed there. Maybe it's a Desmume thing, but I doubt it, because I remember playing on mobile as a kid on Drastic, or not kid, like a teenager, teenager and 18 years old. I was still playing on Drastic on my phone, and I felt like the touchscreen would flicker anyways. It doesn't matter to me though, it's not a big deal, really. It's just a quicker method if I keep my mouse. Okay, yeah, it touched again there. If I touch the mouse, or use my mouse to touch the run button. You know, I'm surprised I haven't gotten yet a phone call on in-game. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a call yet. I'm surprised Ethan hasn't called me saying, hey, look at my Meryl evolving into a Azumarill. It's still a Meryl. Can we talk about that loophole? Like, what's the point of that if they're not actually gonna give it evolve? Right? Like, is that a known thing people know about? Some people know that Ethan or Lyra call you and say that, oh, my Meryl will actually just evolve. In my mind, first off, I'm saying, congratulations on finally hitting level 18. Second, I look to them and they're like, oh, their Meryl didn't evolve. Because that's a thing that I know people brought up. I just don't know how many people actually in here actually know about that. Let me look it up, right? Ethan Meryl evolves. Right, let's see. Ethan's Meryl evolves. HCSS. Yeah, there's a Reddit post I found. Lyra is a liar. She got a call saying Meryl evolved, and it's still a Meryl. Oh, apparently it's a translation error? Okay, that I didn't know about. Oh well. Not a big deal. Really, like, it's not that big of a deal, really, because, like, it doesn't change the story or narrative. It's just, like, it's funny to think that, oh, it evolved. It didn't. We could make a headcanon out of it. Like, right now, as Lyra's calling, she's like, guy, look, Ethan, look, my Meryl is evolved. It just evolved. And then, oh, and then after the call, all of a sudden, Meryl grabs. It's like at the moment, her Meryl's evolving as she's calling Ethan. All of a sudden, Meryl grabs an Everstone to not evolve instantly. Like, she hangs up as Meryl's about to evolve, and all of a sudden, at the end of the call, Meryl grabs an Everstone. That's a really funny headcanon. Don't you guys agree? Just as her Meryl's evolving, she calls Ethan immediately and says, guess what? My Meryl just evolved. Just thinking like right ahead it's gonna evolve as it's evolving. And then all of a sudden, the Meryl just finds a random Everstone and it doesn't evolve. And then she's like, oh, this is awkward. And this is like right after she hung up on Ethan. That's how I see it anyway. That'd be a pretty funny gag. Just all of a sudden, everywhere they go, they find a random Everstone. Or better yet, we could also headcanon her actually getting her Azumarill, but she catches another Meryl to make it look like she's lying. Which is weird, but also funny little prank she could be doing on Ethan. That's how I see it. Like, instead of just complaining, why not just headcanon to make it look like she's lying? Or headcanon. I don't know, just headcanon stuff. It's more fun that way, in my opinion. Please be green for once. Liar, liar, plans for hire. That's what they call her, Lyra. Lyre is her instrument. I'm trying to think of a joke here, because Lyra, liar, there's like a setup. There's like a punchline to be found somewhere. Yeah, guys, she must be playing the lyre because she's a liar. You know, the instrument. What's this song? Okay. Hot Top Volcano, okay. Did I miss the clock music earlier? Like, this is a clock song, right? What is this song? Okay. I'll keep it on. Once again, I'm just listening to the OST for the first time. That's it. I might choose this song has some vocals. Like, I've heard some songs like in game that have actual vocals, but this sounds like, I'm gonna be careful how I'm saying it because I don't want to sound like, I don't want to make the wrong, I don't want to say the wrong thing or sound stereotypical, but it sounds yeah, the song definitely has like a specific vibe to it, you know what I mean? But I've heard other songs that are like this too. For example, maybe not related, but like, I know songs that have vocals in it. Village Bridge from Pokemon, obviously. But also, in Ocarina of Time, there's like that chanting in the Fire Volcano. And the Fire Volcano, no, the Fire Temple. Why did I say Fire Volcano? Jeez. I'm mixing up Fire Temple and the Volcano music right here. I didn't know the Valhalla Volcano had this type of music. I don't have a problem with it because it's just music, you know what I mean? Video game music. I don't want to be like a critic and say, this is very insulting. I don't know much about it. So I'd rather just like listen to it and that's it. Because if I can't think of anything to say, I'll just not say it, period. You know what I mean? So that was an interesting song to hear, to say the least. Alright, as a starter gamers, I'm gonna take a break. I need a break right now anyway. Leave us a chat, I'll be right back. Enjoy the boss music here we got, right? This is the boss challenge music, yeah. I'll be right back. I need a mental break for a bit. Alright, I'm back from the ads, gamers. Sorry about that break. I, for once, needed it, like, actually. So, we're back. We're still listening to the Diddy Kong Racing OST. Does Wizpick have his own theme or no, actually? Yeah, he does. So earlier was the boss music. I guess he has his own I must have forgotten about. But, we're back. I am ready to keep hunting for another hour. Let's keep going, gamers. I hope you all had a good break in the meantime. Almost at 1800 already. That's pretty crazy. These encounters are going by really fast. I'm honestly shocked how fast these are. That's the power of Illuminate, I guess. Like, even my Nidorino hunts were never this much, I felt like. I always felt like I was getting like 300 encounters or so. But no, we're legit getting 400 or 500 per 3 hours. Which I guess is good. Man, I don't remember my Nidorino, like, encounter sessions, but I'll tell you one thing, this is way better. Only because... Yo, oinking music! Oinking! But this is way better because I can actually, like, press buttons, repellers off, nothing happens until I press A. And I press A to try to go to my menu. When I press down, it's accidentally because it didn't register the fact that I pressed X, maybe. And go down instantly to get repels. This is Everfrost Peak. Good music. Yeah, Diddy Kong music is pretty goated, honestly. I should add some of this, but we'll see. I'm also starving now too. 2 hours in. Chat, you guys know the drill. What are we feeling for food today? What are we having today? What do you guys want for food? But also, I'm starving too, so what are we throwing off for food suggestions? If you guys got one, please send it. I will say, yesterday I had Cane's, so no chicken sandwich for me, I'll tell you that much, and some tacos, so I'm not against like a burger or anything. The problem is, I think I'll have to be mac and cheese, just because I don't want to go out to like eat today, but maybe later this week I will. And I gotta get groceries too, so we'll see. But if you guys got a suggestion, please throw it away. Because, or throw it away, I don't mean like that, I mean like, throw it out there. You know what I mean? Just send it. And what do you guys have for meals too? If you guys had something in the past already, do send it. Or like, what do you guys have? We always do our daily food talk somewhere. Okay, that little melody I just heard reminded me of something else, like a song of some other kind. Let's see if I can hear it again. Okay, I'm probably crazy when hearing this whistle right here, or this little whistling, or this instrument, whatever it is. Well, now I don't hear it, but earlier, in this song right here, I felt like I was hearing the Brady Bunch theme. Was anyone else getting the same vibe? Like right here. Like, not right now, but like that little whistling right there, whatever music sound that was. I felt like I heard the Brady Bunch. Like, we're Brady Bunch. I think I'm going crazy now, but come on. Never mind, the song just ended. But I could have sworn I felt like I just heard some Brady Bunch in there. This is Walrus Cove. You guys ever want to be a walrus? Just be big, large, cute pupil eyes, big tusks. You guys ever think about being a walrus? I bet none of you have ever thought about being one. But honestly, kind of a mood. Just be a walrain with a big hair. Buh. Hi, kitten. Welcome back. Kitten, I got a little depressed in the middle, not gonna lie. But I hope you're okay. Hope your walk was good if you're still walking. What wrong? I'm not gonna say the whole thing again because I talked about too much, but just know that our healthcare system sucks so bad to a point where I'm not even sure if my insurance that's not supposed to cover anything anymore apparently like will actually work or not. Because TLDR, I had a call earlier about my skincare appointment, which I said sure, but I need to tell you guys that my insurance has like changed or something. I'm not sure the details, but I sent them my card. Apparently they just approved of it. I just gotta get a referral, which isn't too hard, but they approved of it. But if for some reason my insurance card is approving a skincare appointment, why wouldn't, and well I haven't tested it out yet because I had to assume that's not gonna work, why would it not approve for therapy that I canceled a few weeks ago because my mother told me to do it because our insurance card won't approve of it? So then I talked to her immediately after the call that, hey, why my insurance card worked for this appointment? And she said, okay. And I'm like, are you sure that the insurance card legit is not supposed to work for us anymore at all? She said, okay. Or she didn't care, she just said, you figure it out. I'm like, you're the one who told me to, you know what I mean? YT. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do after stream is call my therapist or the guys at therapy to see if I can try to get an appointment for that again and ask them if my car insurance is approved. Because when they gave you the auto message, they said like make sure to bring your insurance card. And I'm like, well, this is going to be awkward because we just got changes. They work with your insurance. Yeah, they said that it works. There's no issues. And that makes sense because a week ago, I did a research on our insurance card and it said only dental appointments are no longer covered, which makes sense. It sucks still regardless, that doesn't cover anymore, but that makes sense in terms of like what I researched and what I'm supposed to be told about. Everything else should be fine. Therapy, maybe ENT. Those are the two big appointments I want to have still. Yet for some reason my mother is telling me that like, assume it's not gonna work. You just gotta weigh out the appointments. I'm like, well, why did this one just work no problem? So why are we lying now? Or at least like what's going on? Is what they're telling you actually true? Granted, she wants to go back to bed, which I understand, but it's like, maybe take some accountability on what you're telling me because you told me to outright cancel the appointment for my therapy appointment. I don't know, it's like, what are we doing now? And then I kind of cried just because I didn't know how to feel anymore. Like, am I a problem for asking some information? You know what I mean? That's what's going on. Our insurance is not supposed to cover anything anymore. But based off of what I researched, it was supposed to be only dentist appointments. And my mother told me that, oh, it tells me that nothing really anymore at the time being. I'm like, what's the point of having an insurance card at that point? Like, I don't know. Am I wrong for asking some explanations instead of just being told something random by my own mother, who probably doesn't know what's going on with the insurance company? Like, if she wasn't aware, say that first instead of telling me to cancel an appointment. You know what I mean? At least right now I have an appointment for skincare. Awesome. Like, that's cool and all, but I had to cancel my therapy appointment a few weeks ago because of our insurance change. I get that, but it's like, maybe you should do research too, because she told us to do the same thing. It's like, why are we being hypocritical now? I don't know. It's like, have some empathy maybe. And then I also gotta struggle with getting food today too. I still gotta do the bet setup. And all I wanted to do today was just stream, set up my Wii U, play some Mario Sports Mix, call it a day. Yeah, I gotta stop. I've been seeing the same stuff over and over again, but it's just driving me nuts because, like, a part of me still thinks this is all my fault because I should be the one making the calls and such, but my bad for having social anxiety issues and just in general issues that made me not comfortable talking to higher ups because they're not going to understand what I'm saying. My bad on that front, I guess. At the end of the day, I just get told to suck it up. Which I've tried many times. And all it does is just keep damaging my mental. I just realized, can people hatch eggs in a Safari Zone? Is that possible? Because I've never hatched an egg in a Safari Zone. Have people done that, unironically? Like, go to the Safari Zone and then hatch eggs there. Not that, like, you can't do that. You take steps in the older games. In here, there's no step limit, which is very nice. I love the Safari Zone not having a step limit. It removes challenge, but it adds more, like, incentive to build your own Safari Zone. If they had a step limit, that'd be stupid. You know what I mean? I love that about the Safari Zone. You can just stay there however long you want. It's your home. Just as long as you're willing to wait the time. Waiting isn't fun, but at least once you actually do the waiting, you get everything you need. Which I do like. It's why I prefer this Safari Zone over any other. The others are just about wandering around doing your own stuff. It's nice. But the step limit really does slow down the hunts or, like, sour the mood a bit. You know what I mean? You guys agree? This just proves that the Safari Zone Hardcore Silver is the best. If there's nothing, like, my only complaint is just the waiting for specific Pokemon. That's lame. But if you can ignore past the waiting, you get how many new Pokemon you can get from this. Especially in the post-game. Like, I do wish Chansey and Houndour were available not post-game, ideally. But otherwise, you got all the other Pokemon you can get from here. Electrike, Trapinch, Hippopotas, Skorupi, Azurill is here, Corphish is here, Barboach is here for some reason, even though Whiscash is a swarm encounter in Violet City. What else is there? Like, for all the people who hunted in Hard Coastal Silver, what's the coolest shiny you've got? Oh, Beldum as well. Let's not forget the infamous one, Beldum. Literally, somebody went for Matang and they failed. No shocker there, but they attempted it, at least. Has anybody ever caught Matang or Beldum, by the way, in the Safari Zone? I think somebody has, and I just have forgotten who it was, but to this day, I just wonder, how do people do it? Also, Ken, if you're still here, I need to ask. Any food ideas, suggestions today? I need to know, because I asked Dusty, what was it, yesterday? Dusty? I asked Dusty, what should I get? He told me sandwich, and I did. But I said cane sandwich for lunch, for like work lunch, so I still kept what they said. Told them what they said. But yeah, Ken, you call the shots today. You got a Wendy's near ya? Wendy's? Okay, I do miss the Frosty though. I can get a Frosty and a chicken sandwich maybe. The thing is, last time I had Wendy's, kitten, you don't know the lore, I think, but back in summer 2019, I was actually doing a Let's Play of Heart Gold on my YouTube back then. And during June, early June, yeah, I unfortunately caught a very bad stomach virus. And that was after getting Wendy's. I was doing the game corner stuff. I got Wendy's in the process. My mother and I both got stomach flu for about a week or two. And I felt better exactly on my birthday. Which I was like, yep, enough for me. So, not to say I can't eat Wendy's anymore. It's just a very rough experience that happened 7 years ago. And if I'm getting Wendy's, it'll only be a chicken sandwich or Frosties or both, which I could do. Wendy's off the list, yeah. The thing is, Wendy's is still good. Like, even after that, I still think Wendy's is pretty good. It's just, I love their Frosties more than anything else. Their chicken sandwich is okay, not great, but it's feasible. That's the best way to put it. But yeah, that's why. Maybe you get a personal pan pizza. Where though? Because a lot of pizza places, they're all great, but they want me to get like a full box. A personal one is very tough to come by. Unless it's deep dish Little Caesars, where I can get like 4 deep dish slices and a soda. Like the best thing about Wendy's, and I don't want pizza either. I'd rather wait till Wednesday or something like that for pizza. I want to get something else today. Like, that's my problem. It's like, I don't know what I want. It'll most likely just be whole mac and cheese, so I will not lie. And I really shouldn't get fast food today if I got it yesterday. So, yeah. I just don't know. I'm too indecisive. I struggle, chat. That's why I mentioned I have mental issues in the inside. Do a mac and cheese and put the things in. Well, what things? I just have mac and cheese, so it's gonna be a macaroni and Velveeta cheese. Velveeta. I would say Velveeta. I don't know why, but it's Vita, because like double E is V, with a V is V. Like do with a canned chicken or something. I just like my macaroni as it is. If I'm gonna get stuff like on the side, like veggies, that's good. I'd rather have, if I'm gonna get things with mac and cheese, it has to be on the side. Like, if I want to get ham, or, yeah, smoked ham in general, it's gotta be, like, on the side. That's how I do with mac and cheese. I don't have to put stuff in it. Unless it's pasta salad. But that's not mac and cheese. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna get pasta, like, on the side, it has to be, like, an actual pasta salad I can make. Yeah. Gamers, I'm so cooked mentally right now. I got so much to do. I have to fix things apparently now. I have to get a referral set up for my skin appointment. Or mac and cheese with deli meat Sammy on the side. Yeah, that'll work. I have some ham, I think. I don't know if I have a Sammy on the. I don't know if I want a sandwich though. But I could get mac and cheese and some ham on the side. I could do that. Or not, maybe there's like some meat left over for some tacos again. Excuse me. Oh, this song. I recognize this song. This is Pirate Lagoon. Pirate Lagoon. Pirate Lagoon. Known for many pirates. As we can see here, we have Mr. Krabs living on his old days with Grand Pappy the Pirate. Dancy. Yeah, we're listening to Diddy Kong Racing OST right now. Today's a monkey stream, clearly. And it will end off probably with a quick Donkey Kong music. Why not? Today's a monkey stream, so nothing but monkey business. We had all Monkey Ball earlier. Now we got Diddy Kong Racing. I'm a little better now. I can keep going until the end of stream. And also, can you miss one of the songs that played from John's stream? It was called, from Monkey Ball, it was called Monkey Race, I think. Trap Monkey Race. It's that one song that John always plays on stream. Does John play this one too, or no? Pirate Lagoon. I want to say he does, because I recognize it from streams, or if not, maybe not. I don't know. Does he play this on stream normally? I know it's been a few weeks or a month since we last seen John go live, but still, I want to know. If not, I could add this one. Because, like, the songs I listen to right now, I could add to my playlist whenever. I could do that. I could put on Pirate Lagoon from Diddy Kong Racing as well. But yeah, I appreciate the effort, kitten. Maybe I'll get myself macaroni and cheese and then ham, and then maybe one of my friends could cook up a meal tonight, perhaps. And then Tuesdays when I'll probably get some fast food, maybe. Because not gonna lie, you bring up Wendy's. I know I'm not into Wendy's that much anymore, but I do miss their Frosties. So I do kind of want a Frosty, I will not lie. Man, the things I do for just small things like a Frosty. But also, our Wendy's nearby has grape Fanta. If you guys know, grape Fanta is my favorite soda. So, yeah, Wendy's has that going for at least. So if I'm gonna get something for Wendy's, it's either grape Fanta, Frosty, or a chicken sandwich that I might eat once in a while from there. And if I want a burger, Carl's Jr. easily. Although maybe a Carl's Jr. would be pretty good right now. What do you guys think? Carl's Jr. and some nuggies on the side? Maybe that instead? I forget, do they have ice cream or no? I want to say they do. Maybe I'm wrong. Or once again, I'm thinking of Wendy's. Do they have ice cream or no? Oh yeah, they do. They have like an actual hand-scooped ice cream. Guys, Carl's Jr. today. Or tomorrow. What do we think, fellas? What do we think? I'm thinking tomorrow, but because I got mac and cheese. But not gonna lie, I'm kind of craving Carl's Jr. again now. Yeah, Carl's Jr. kind of looking pretty good, not gonna lie. I know people aren't too keen on Carl's Jr. I know Void is. I know Void's a big fan. I don't know if he's changed his opinion over time, but the only time I did not like Carl's Jr. was the one we have near university. On my first day at university, I went to that Carl's Jr., ate a burger, and I said, oh, this doesn't really taste good on the inside. I said that. So, unfortunately, I did finish it, but I just didn't like it that much. You know what I mean? I don't know why, just like the ones in our town, pretty good. But the ones out of town near my university, that Carl's Jr., no. No thank you. We do have a nice breakfast restaurant somewhere here though I can get a burger from, and it's pretty good. But, unfortunately, I will have to wait to dine in tomorrow, because they close, well, they're not closed right now, but they close like 3 p.m. It's supposed to be like a breakfast place. So, yeah. Yeah. I will say though, even with all my struggles, I've been saying a lot, and I might be saying a lot of TMI. On the inside, I am saying I feel more human whenever I am more expressive about things I say. Which is what I like about trying to stream. I can be more expressive and talk about myself more often. I just have to be careful because I always have to like remind myself that I'm streaming. I can't say too much personal info, but I have the right to say stuff to you guys because I struggle a lot, and we all do mentally in our own ways, but our job is to listen and be respectful about it, and that's why you guys are in my community. You guys like the things I say on stream, and I always feel happy about that because how often do you get to go live and talk to people you don't know, but build a community with people that you'll eventually get to know better, and talk about silly stuff that you don't even, that probably isn't relevant in the real world, but it's fun in the gaming universe because you just get to be yourself. How often do people get to just express opinions and people want that on the internet? Like, you know how hard it is to do that these days? To express opinions on the internet and get your attention for it, like build a popular like a community around that. It's not easy. But when you do have the opportunity, keep it, because you never know where you'll go from there. Man, now I'm starving after all that talking. Once again. But yeah, chat, I think today's a macaroni day. I think I gotta stick to home cooking for now, I think. And then at some point I gotta go grocery shopping. It'll probably have to be on one of my days off. I'll pick up some meds I'll have to buy. Like, those I want to buy because I've done it before. And I'll have to talk to my insurance company for the referral, and talk to my therapist about said appointment that I gotta reschedule. They did tell me that I can reschedule, thankfully. It's just I want to ask him about my insurance more than anything, because is it approved? That's how I'll know if I get an answer about that. Because if I just keep assuming what my mother says, then I'm gonna keep getting worse, and that's on me. So yeah, I need to do better on that front. Almost 1900 encounter chat. Maybe we can hit 2K? No, I don't think we can hit 2K under encounters in 20-ish minutes. Yeah, my average encounter is 197 per hour. It's about almost 200 an hour. We got about 30 minutes left. More or less. But what can we end today, chat? Let's end on a positive note. I've been too negative about my own issues right now. Let's end positively somewhere. Can you guys bring up a good topic we could talk about? Because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been watching the whole anime in a minute. It's been like a week because of wanting to set up my Wii U again, playing Mario Sports Mix. Now I gotta set up my Wii remote and also my sensor bar somewhere. I have to work on getting the bed set up, but the problem now is my younger brother wants his bed set up too, but the problem is that we don't have a setup yet for that. I have other stuff I could do as well. I just don't know how I'm gonna do it. But what can we talk about that's like positive? Because, for example, Pookie Kitten found a shiny hoodoo yesterday. I wish I could find a shiny as well, but you know, that's not relevant. It's about her, not me. There is, what else can we talk about? It's positive. I'm going to Worlds next year. Phillips is gonna help me out on that front. I meant to get an email for that, but I at least know for a fact I will go to Worlds because Phillips has a pass for me. The only problem is I will not have my name on it, but who cares? At the end of the day, I'll have a pass to go. But it'll be on the 30th of August. I will be taking off that day for Worlds. My plan, I guess, will be on my stream anniversary is that, for those of you who don't know, my stream anniversary is on August. Let me confirm it right here. Yo, Perky, welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're well. My stream anniversary is on... Let me find it. I hope you're well, Perky. Not gonna lie, Perky, I've been kind of sad all day, but I'm doing better now. I just hope you're doing okay as well. My stream anniversary is on August 27. So literally Thursday of Worlds that week is my stream anniversary. I have to go live. I really should go live that day. I'm gonna go live with a very special stream. It will not be a gaming stream, but just more of a reflection stream on something that I think you guys will enjoy. But yeah, I'll go live that day. And we'll reveal what the stream is going to be that day. Also 1900 right here. Shiny? 1900. No shiny. Need the bonk Talon. Welcome on in, hope you're well. Good to see ya. Hope you, Talon and Perky, hope you're both doing well today. Welcome on in. And Cole, oh my gosh, the triple hello. Oh my gosh, welcome on in, Cole. Hope you're well. Yeah, welcome on in, gamers. I'm live for another few more minutes, but yeah, today's been kind of depressing, not gonna lie. Like, actually, I kind of vented about issues I have with insurance and American healthcare system, but I'll try to take care of that as soon as possible for you guys. You guys love to hear about me venting much. At chat, MEP bed, I sleep. Good night. Everyone's saying that to Talon. He's going to bed at 2 p.m. But yeah, understandable. Have a good evening, Talon. Hope to see you again soon. And take care, gamer. Alright, 1900. No shiny yet. Honestly, though, I should add a Hornet image every time something plays. I just gotta do more editing with Trigger Fire if I do that. I have to do it in one night. I have so much I want to work on now. It's like I'm opening up ideas. For example, I now have more emote ideas that I'll probably Photoshop myself or try to work on. Mainly for all my subs, because I feel like you guys deserve emotes. And I will try my best to give you guys said emotes by giving you guys just more to work with. Because I feel bad that I've only had the same emotes for how many years. But don't worry, I have a compromise. Guys, we hit the 1900s. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I really was talking about Carl Jr. That I would kill for Carl Jr. right now, but I feel like I should wait it out for tomorrow. Today should be a homemade mac and cheese day to be smart with my food. Otherwise, yeah. Today will probably be a stay-at-home day. Then grocery shopping and such will have to be taken care of someday before I go back to work. I have to because we're out of food, or at least like food that I usually get. Oh, what is this? Is this credits or what? Star City. Okay, we're getting near the end of the playlist. We are the OST. This is Diddy Kong Racing for those who are coming in. You guys can hear the keyboard mashing now. Like, it's more than apparent the keyboard mashing has been happening. Because my microphone is... The way I'm gonna set up, it's as simple as keyboard below my laptop, which is like in front of the wall, near the wall. And my microphone is to the right of my view. To my right. To my right. Makes sense? It's like next to the laptop, but to my right. And the keyboard is below both my laptop and my, or in front of my laptop and my microphone. The setup is really good. It's simple and it's like enough space. And then to my left, I can put my Switch there at some point for my capture card streams, which is perfect. All I ever wanted with my setup. 1918. Yo, all my SpongeBob fans, guess what? We're about to hit the funny number soon. We're about to hit a funny number. In a few more encounters, we'll hit a funny number. To all my SpongeBob fans out there, aka all of you in chat. I can tell you're all SpongeBob fans. All of you. I will say, I've met people who didn't grow up with SpongeBob because they weren't allowed to watch it because their parents were like, this show's annoying, shit like that. Which I understand, but also, I'm even more shocked that there are people who are like Pokemon streamers or people that I knew, but they didn't grow up with Pokemon at all, or they couldn't because their parents thought that they were the devil. I'm like, what lore am I missing? Because apparently everyone is growing up like that. I'm like, what? People grew up with that mental? What happened? What did I miss out? I don't know what the story around that is, but just, I don't know. It's like, I've been hearing a lot of people have been saying that. And I'm like, what happened? Yeah, his parents were weird. I guess so. Yeah. Anyways, here it is. Funny number in 3, 2, 1. Rats. Oh well. There it is. Yeah, thankfully I was not one of those people. I could grow up with whatever I want, except for Adult Swim shows for obvious reasons. Guys, look, it's 1924. It's what you do in the voting exam or in the oral exam, right? That's the funny number, 1924. I don't know the joke, by the way, but 1924. Here comes conservatives, a Christian bubble trying to push the narrative on them and Pokemon demonic. Yeah, I guess so. Listen, I don't really do religion or like stuff like that, but I have studied paradigms of like specific views that are political. But I'm just glad I didn't have to put up with any of that, really. Once again, the only thing I was not allowed to watch when it came to TV was Adult Swim shows. If anything, you guys ever grew up with like watching Cartoon Network and then realize that, oh, it's about to be Adult Swim, and you get scared because like, oh shoot, King of the Hill just played. I can't watch the show because if I do, my parents are absolutely gonna yell at me. And I'm like, I didn't mean to keep it on. You know what I mean? Did anyone ever grow up like that? Because I swear, I can't be the only one who felt like that. Near the end of the Cartoon Network, I'm watching whatever is like on Scooby-Doo before they're about to end off the night and go to Adult Swim. And in the moment King of the Hill starts playing, my parents would get on to me saying, turn that off right now. Or if not, put on, or if not, they put on make me forced to put on Nick at Night, which is most of the sitcoms that I don't watch. I just put them on as background noise. And then have George Lopez in the background, or Full House. The only show I couldn't have on in the background was Glenn Martin. But yeah, growing up, that's what I had to put up with. I didn't mean up. Maybe this is like all the bad luck out of the way. It's gonna be gone right here. Yep, break out. Yep, if that was a shiny, that would have been an instant fail, and I would have been sad. But thankfully, it was not a shiny. Then twinning that Stark Market Crash. Yeah, we all know about that one. If you don't, that means you either failed history or you're living under Patrick's house right now. What's this one? What are these sounds? Think you've won? What? Is it like a taunt music or what? What is this song? It sounds like all the kids making fun of you for losing at a racing game. Yeah, turn that off, DJ. We need to hear some actual bangers. Oh, sorry. Sorry, DJ. I didn't mean to bring out your dark side. This is... It still think you've won? What? Yeah, it still think you've won. Sorry, DJ. Sorry for messing with your mental. DJ got mad at me. Bro was like, what did you tell me to do? Turn this off? I'm guessing this is the fake out scene where you win and then Wizpig comes in, right? I don't know. This is what it sounds like to me. It's a fake out ending. What a weird song that was. And now we get Wizpig's music, right? Next up is Wizpig Challenge. Yeah, cool. Yeah, now it's Wizpig time, guys. Here we go. Wizpig alert. Piggy oinking. This song is definitely oinking energy. It's Wizpig. Evil pig. Oinking. Come on. Well, it's more like depressing oinking, but, you know. It's a pig racing against you. And I feel like he cheats, doesn't he? Like, I'm pretty sure Trip cheats or something like that. From what I remember hearing about the difficulty of Diddy Kong Racing. I never played the game. I have it, but I don't feel like playing it anytime soon. I'm thinking tomorrow we put on Kirby music. We could do that, probably. You guys are down for Kirby music tomorrow? Because again, I'm going to be live for 3 more days after today. I've been live for 4 days in a row. I'm going to go live for more days still. To make up for the fact that I've not streamed at all. Yeah, now I realize I have a lot to do. I really have a lot to do. But I think getting food first and foremost will make me feel better instantly. So I will have to deal with that first thing first once I finish the stream in a bit. We got about 4 minutes left. This is celebration. We did it. We beat the pig. Happy music. We did it. Yippee. So what's next? Yep. We might get to 2K actually. What if we just went to 2K? We have 11 minutes left and we're already halfway through the 1900s here. Let's get to 2K. Why not? We can do this. 2K gamers, let's get to 2K. Come on. I was gonna find a shiny sooner, but I doubt we'll find a shiny today. I doubt it. Come on. Shiny Trapinch. No. Do not come to fruition. No shiny Trapinch right now. No. I want 2K encounters first and foremost. Give me that shiny Trapinch. At 2,000. Boom. Well, I guess we gotta change the music as well in a bit, but we'll find out soon what to change it into. Is it like a game that has like 3 songs total? I doubt it, but it would be pretty funny to just put something quickly on. What about put Donkey Kong music on instead? Like some simple Donkey Kong music, and then we'll end off probably at 2000. And then next stream we'll put Kirby music on. I have an idea of what music I'm gonna put on probably. Alright, 40 more encounters. See if we can get there in 10 minutes. These are pretty quick, so let's keep going. Oh, the plus side, we did get over 500 encounters this time, so that's pretty good. Over 500 is pretty good, I'd say. I refreshed the background of my laptop with all X's. I know what that means whenever there's X's everywhere on my laptop. But alas. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's put some music on. Let's put on Donkey Kong music again. We got monkey music all day. OST. Let's put on... What OST? The original? Yeah, we'll do the original. Country. This one's a good choice. This is a classic. I mean, you can't go wrong with the original. It's got all bangers nonstop. Even the intro alone, reminiscing the old times, and then going straight to SNES HD, 16-bit. I guess to know, I did actually play Donkey Kong Country on stream, but it was barely a playthrough, and it was okay. It's just like barely anybody tuned in for it, and it's not really something I should be doing like a playthrough of on stream. Like, I was like a quote-unquote let's play. Oh well. And I decided to do Donkey Kong Country 2 at some point. Maybe I will, but honestly not anytime soon. I think Donkey Kong Country, like, as a playthrough for me, was more, like, as a experimental playthrough to see, like, if people like Donkey Kong Country. It was fun to play, but honestly, I don't think it's something I should be doing on stream. It's just not, like, something I'm very good at. And I use a lot of save states that I just wasn't really pleased with playing it that much. I did 101% it, though, but it's just... If I'm gonna play Donkey Kong Country, it has to be in one sitting. Only one more before we get the moon landing. Let's get to 2K though. Let's keep going for 2K. Hopefully it doesn't crash from Y2K to 2K. Nah, it won't. It won't. It won't crash at 2K. Come on, guys. Let's not be doubtful again. Alright, let's get 26 more encounters before we end. We gotta be quick. I'll get Suzatsu. I got time. Like, I can go a little past 3 hours. Not that big of a deal. Alright, ready. Select your level. Where are we going? Where are we dropping, boys? This really is a really good level select music. Like, if you just want to go somewhere, this is like the perfect song to listen to when choosing your destination. GPS. Where are we dropping? Yeah, where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Where are we dropping to? Alright, so 20 more. There's 20 more, guys, and we'll call it there. We're gonna end at exactly 2,000. I have an idea, but I don't think I'll get copyrighted for it, too. The most popular sequel to 101 Dalmatians. True. I think it was a streak perky, I appreciate it. Oh, speaking of which, you've seen that movie, right? The sequel to 101 Dalmatians? If you have, unironically, on par with the first movie. I love the sequel of that one. When I marathoned all those Disney direct-to-video sequels, I was dreading majority of them, and yeah, they mostly sucked. But 101 Dalmatians 2, Patch's Limited Adventures, actually kind of slaps. Well, first off, yep, Cruella's back, and she has like really good chemistry with this French artist. What I remember, I don't remember the movie that much, but it's like those two paired up together were really fun. I don't remember how or why, but they just were. And then you have that dog that Patch is like looking up to, that's like a superhero, but he's not. It's like a better version of whatever they wanted to do with the sequel to Lady and the Tramp 2. That makes sense. But yeah, Patch's Little Adventure, unironically, a really good sequel movie. Also, I just draw frames. What? Okay, I draw frames. I don't even know why I draw frames sometimes. Like, I look and then all of a sudden I draw frames? That's concerning, but at least it's near the end of stream where it's not that big of a deal. Hopefully. Right? We're still good, right? I'm still streaming. Obviously, I am. I can tell when I'm not, but I would think when I came back to stream, at one point my stream crashed and I didn't know about it until the end. I'm like, how long have I been disconnected? But yeah, I should be good. Anyways, just it's the original monkey music. Monkey! I'm gonna switch ads for the sake of getting this to 2K. Oh, I was gonna say now. I was gonna play. I was gonna do what Steph does on her streams and put on the Krabby Patty build up. What if I did that? What if we end up stream with 2K and then I do the Krabby Patty build up? Where it's like da 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 that one. You know what I mean? But otherwise, we got monkey time. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? I don't think that'll give me copyright or anything, but it's just a small snippet as well of audio clip. You know what I mean? We'll do that. I'm not gonna react to it. I'm just gonna put it on the background, just let you guys hype it up. Ready? So let's get to 1999, and then get to putting that clip on. So 9 more encounters, and we'll do the ultimate build up for the last Trapinch today. Here we go. You guys ready? Almost a 2K. Let's do this. The monkey jade! The monkey's fist! The monkey! I should put that clip on every time I see a monkey in Rhythm Heaven. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just I worry about putting SpongeBob clips on, but like I should be fine with just the monkey. But I did my best to replicate that sound anyway when I did Rhythm Heaven Marathon. And I'm definitely going to be alert to all monkeys that show up in Groove. Don't worry. I will be alert. Maybe I'll do that every time when I see a monkey in Groove. Just click away quickly to OBS and then put that clip on. I have a way around that too. I'll find a way to make that work. You'll see how, but you'll find a way. You'll see how. Here's my keyboard rhythm I got here. I played Rhythm Heaven on this keyboard, by the way, just to let you all know. Okay, here we go. 4 more encounters and then we'll do the big build-up. 3 more anyway, but 4 more until we end today. Here we go. Ready, chat? We're about to hit the 2000s. Say goodbye to the 90s and hello to the 2000s decade in 3 more years. Fast travel. You guys ready? Here we go. 2 more and then we'll do the build-up. You guys ready? Here we go. And I don't find it shiny, but we gotta hit 2K regardless. We made it to the end right here. Might as well get to the 2K right now. Alright, chat, here we go. 1 more encounter, and then we'll do the build-up for the last encounter. Here we go. Ready? I just gotta find a clip for it, but... yeah. Here we go. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. My family's waking up. This is why I don't like streaming later now than 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is kind of the vibe because everyone's asleep and then it's all quiet and nice here. But when everyone's awake, it becomes a nightmare. Okay, chat, it's time for the build-up. I'm going to look up preparing the Krabby Patty. And I want all of you to start hyping up the Krabby Patty emote I have. Ready? Here we go. You guys ready? Here you go, let me click the video and, no, stop, no, not yet. Here we go. Ready? Everybody, pause. Do I have a pause emote of any kind? I have pause cat. Everybody, pause for the 2000th encounter of the safari hunt. Ready? Alright, please don't come after me, YouTube. I doubt it, but I get worried. Because, of course I do. Wait. This isn't... Sorry. I have to be careful because SpongeBob clips on YouTube always, SpongeBob clips on YouTube always have like these weird edits that jump scare like viewers, you know what I mean? It's why I'd rather find a YouTuber I know for a fact is like safe, like Area 89. Area 89 is a safe YouTuber, you know what I mean? For uploading YouTube clips, SpongeBob clips to YouTube. But other random ones I find, I get worried because these could be just random edits, you know what I mean? So I'm going to be careful. I'm going to mute the audio so you guys don't hear first. So hold on. I got to build this up suspensely perfectly because I don't want to jump scare you guys with random edits. So hold on. Let me fix this right now. So I'm going to mute right now. I'm going to mute the audio. You guys are not going to hear anything right now in the background. But I will. Ready? Here you go. This is safe to play. Let's see. Okay, this one's safe. Cool. It has a lot of views, but even I have to be careful. This one is safe. You have a Krabby Patty emo? Yeah, it's this one. This is the Krabby Patty emo I have. I have Krabby Patty. I think I have the Nasty Patty? No. I have this Krabby Patty emo. Alright, here we go, guys. Everybody, hype up for this 2000th encounter. Right now, everybody pause. Hype it up. Something, man. Let's go.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Here we go. Hype it up, chat. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna walk it. Oh, pause. This movie. I'm pausing. I'm gonna wait for the end. The breath always gets me right there. Right here. No shiny.
Preparing the Krabby Patty.
No shiny, chat. 07s. No shiny on 2000. 07s. Oh well, we tried. Alright, gamers. We're gonna put my playlist back on. We tried. But thank you all for today's stream. I am gonna end it here. We hit 2000. No shiny, but it's okay. We are, how far into this hunt now? We are 21% of the way through full odds. What should I crab patty look like? It'd be the nasty patty. Simple. Don't eat it. But yeah, gamers, that is it for me today. We got, oh my gosh, we actually did make it all the way to 2K. I can't believe we did it. In 3 hours, pretty good too. So yeah, overall, excellent progress. And yeah, this is where we're gonna call it, unfortunately. I wish I'd gone further, but alas, I would rather end it here today. It wouldn't be a pretty patty. Which one? There's like 6 of them. But yeah, thank you all for today's stream. I gotta end it here. I am going to, of course, raid somebody also doing Safari Week. But who do we say hi to, gamers? But yeah, thank you all for today's stream. Before I head off, I have a Discord. I got a Twitter, Blue Sky, YouTube, where all my VODs are. You guys know the drill by this point. I say this every time, but join, follow both, sub. You guys know the drill. Claim a Pokemon my server if you haven't already. Now let's go raid somebody. If you're not sub, he's a rocket emote. But if you are sub, he's a wicked emotes. Let's go raid a friend who is live. Who are we saying hi to today, gamers? Who is so asking for a raid right now? I think I have an idea who I'm gonna raid, but there's lots of options to pick that are also doing Safari Week. And I think I know who I'm gonna raid. Let's see. They're doing a 12-hour stream of Safari Week. Yeah, I think we gotta raid this person right here. They're BRB right now, but I mean, I think I'd like to surprise them with a raid today. So let's go raid. Hold on. Yeah, he's active right now. He's just stretching. Let's go raid the one, the only. I'm gonna copy paste this username instead, just because I get tired of typing it, or I'm not the best at typing it. We're gonna raid King Kong's big personality, AK Cam. So yeah, we're gonna King Kong, gamers. He is live doing a 12-hour stream on day 4 of Safari Week. He's gotten a lot of shinies already, and it'd be cool to raid him. So thank you, gamers, for today's stream. I am once again so sorry for the middle stream where I was all depressed and sad, and I hate to be like that, but I appreciate you guys for putting up with my antics regardless, because it makes me feel that you guys are here for me. And while I say a lot of random things in life, I try my best to be clear. I struggle mentally, and I'm really doing my best every day, even when I get told other things as well. It's just a mental issue I have, and I drop frames again, okay? But we should be good. Thank you all for today's stream. I'll try my best to be here tomorrow again at the same time at 10 a.m. this time. So, otherwise, gamers, it's been Ludo. Have a great rest of your times over where you are. Take care of yourselves. See you guys next time for more gaming, and later!